Bon dia, good morning. How are you all? I hope everyone is cool. It's a very good morning. Just let me know if you can hear me. Bon dia, bon dia, bon dia. Hey, Donichu, who is that? Gangjong. Good morning, brother. New subscribers and new member hoping to learn from your videos. Welcome to our channel. Welcome to our family, Gangjong. Gangjong. I hope that, brother, you will get something at least from our channel. I wish. Hey, Donichu. Aim to say good morning, brother, cat lover. How are you, man? Jason, hello, brother. Hope you are well. Taken a rest for a week. Back to it. Okay, welcome back. Jason, welcome back, brother. Hey, Murad. I am guilty too. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much, man. Loud and clear. Thank you so much. 43 watching. Don't forget to like. Please don't forget to like. Thank you, Al Mahmoudi, for reminding them. Please don't forget to like the stream and subscribe to our channel if any of you are new. 23 more subscriber needed for 10k subscriber. So right now it's 9977. I hope that I will get it by tomorrow. But let's see. See the pro. Hello, brother. Gurmeet. Good morning, brother. Jinshit P. Hey, man. I'm sure I will. I hope so. Gangjong. I hope so, man. Hi, hi. Hey, Bengali. Hi, hi, brother. Hi. Good morning, Prakash. Prakash. And the boom day. That's cool, man. Al Mahmoudi, clear. Thank you, man. Well, I am not interested to do the pre-market analysis today. The reason is sometimes I should take a break not to do the pre-market analysis. This was yesterday's price action. I was bullish yesterday and I told that if this is broken, that fair value gap is broken, then maybe I will start to look for sell. So after that candle broke and closed over here, if you remember, there was a sell. I didn't take it, but I just outlined it. And as I was bullish, I showed you, I wasn't in live, but there was perfect 22 YT model over here for 195 handle run. Exactly until the liquidity, clean liquidity until that area. At the end of the day here around this area, I told that this time market should keep going higher and take that buy side liquidity. If it doesn't do that, don't touch this market anymore. So these two bear candle, not there, sorry, here, okay, around this area. So when market came here, I told that this is the time market is going to take that buy side liquidity. If it doesn't take that buy side liquidity, don't touch that market. So last hour, which is 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. was seek and destroy mode. You can go to your 1 minute chart and you can clearly see that how beautiful it was seek and destroy. It was about the time. If the time is correct, it should go toward the liquidity. Before the last hour, it should reach toward that, it should go toward the liquidity level, which it was waiting for so long. When it didn't do that, market is not interested to take that buy side liquidity. Market is not interested to take that sell side liquidity because this is the last hour. So last hour is gonna be seek and destroy mode. That is why I told don't touch this market if it doesn't take that buy side liquidity. I have outlined some trade yesterday, and I believe that some of you, if you are with me in and live, you have already seen all of these things. This was the all trade I have outlined yesterday. There was 4 losing trade. Of course, I didn't mark those losing trade, except those losing trade. That was all the winning trade we have outlined yesterday. My bias was bullish yesterday. Okay, so after 9:30, which was around this area, so after 9:30, I was only interested to look for buy. This sell we have outlined, and I told that no, I'm not interested to take that sell because this sell is kind of risky, not interested. Then we have outlined this buy. That was the sell. I am not interested to take that sell as well. I told that how to market work here. If you remember that this sell side liquidity will be taken, market will take the another sell side liquidity before reaching to this fair value gap. So from this fair value gap, that should be the entry point. As my bias was bullish, I didn't frame this. I didn't take this entry as well. Then as I was looking for buy, that was the buy, 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 buy. My bias was bullish. I was keep looking for the buying opportunity. This fall, can I take the sell from that fall? That fall, can I take the sell? Maybe if we try, we can take some sell from there. I'm not interested to do that. My bias is bullish. I'll keep looking for buying opportunity. Every time I'll look for the buy, I will take the partial. The best level to take the partial is 15 to 25 handle. Now, if you have taken an entry where your stop loss is 28 handle, for example, 28 handle or 30 handle stop loss because of the volatility, then you have to take the partial around 1:1. That means 30 handle stop loss, 30 handle partial. After taking the partial, put your stop loss to the break even, let the run go toward your liquidity because this is highly volatile. For me, 25 to 40 handle is the smart amount of handle, which is more than enough for being profitable. Yeah, sometimes I mean in live, right? So I hold the trade for the the liquidity level. But when you saw that 930 entry, remember, I just simply closed 25 handle, simply 25 handle, where there was a run for 87 handle. I just closed it around 25 handle because for me 25 to 40 handle, any of this area is more than enough for being profitable. Even though this is a highly volatile market, you know that simple candle is going to give you 50 handle, 40 handle. Don't try to do that. Instead, try to catch any move in between 25 to 40 handle. Before closing your trade, make sure you have taken the partial. If you are working with one contract, just one contract, close your trade in between 15 to 25 handle. Just close your trade if you have no opportunity to take the partial. Now, it is really so frustrating if you take a buy here and you close your trade over there, which is near about 32 handle. And then you have seen that market has went until this area, which was this buy side liquidity, this high and that high, clean highs, buy side liquidity, 195 handle. If you see that market reach until 195 handle, and you close your trade over there, you will start to think that, okay, I should hold that trade. This is the most important part to learn, and whoever think like that way, that I missed that whole run because I closed my trade over there, I missed it, you get upset. Trust me, man, you are still learning. You are not ready to trade, at least not ready to trade the real money. You should do the paper trade for building more confidence, to let the run go, close the trade wherever you are thinking that is the best area to close the trade. If you ever feel upset for missing trade, you are gambling. Trust me, man. Don't do that. It will destroy you. It will destroy you. It will destroy you. It will destroy you. I'm not here only to talk about this price action. I'm here also talking about the real way to trade this market. I need to make it bigger. I will take only the first presented gap to this take profit trader account. I hope that I will pass it very soon. But let's see. By the way, so what I was saying here, I'm not interested to do the pre-market analysis today. It is your job today to do it. Okay. What you will do, you will go to your weekly chart, look for the expectation from the weekly chart. Let me just talk about this weekly chart a bit. Then I will stop talking about this. Okay. In weekly chart, as I told, this order block mean threshold will hold the market and send it higher. How long? Until this fair value gap. Now there is no fair value gap until this candle close. When this candle will close, Friday. After Friday, there will be a fair value gap. Now, why this market is ranging over here? Because it can't fall. Why? It can't go below the mean threshold of that order block. It can't go up. Why? Because it has to make that bearish fair value gap. Now, brother, that is your expectation. No, that is not my expectation. That is the thing market is thinking. You have to think the same way market is thinking. If you don't think the market, if you don't feel the market, here in my Twitter, I have uploaded a picture. If you have seen that, if you are with us in our Discord, just let me find it. It's really so important. Just a second, okay? Give me a second. Here. This is the people who think about the technical analysis. This is their brain. Fundamental analysis, this is their brain. Just feel the market. This is their brain. You have to feel the market. If you don't feel the market, this technical analysis, this fundamental analysis, they are just useless, worthless. No way to use these things without feeling the market. What is feeling the market? You have to feel the way the market is feeling. Think this is a guy. Okay, this is a man or woman or whatever you say. This is a human being and he is thinking. Okay, he is a businessman. This chart is a businessman. Now, if he is a businessman, he has a plan. You have to feel that plan. The way I'm feeling it, market is not able to fall because it has to respect the order block min threshold. It can't go up. Why? It has to make this bearish fair value gap. This is how you should feel the market. Then go to the daily chart. In my daily chart, I have this last fair value gap. Hourly chart, you know from hourly chart what you should mark, just the liquidity, and if there is any fair value gap that is so obvious to you. Okay, let me help here a bit. In this market, do you see any buy side liquidity? Well, I see the buy side, liquidity. I see the liquidity where this low, that low, and that low. See all of these lows? They're so clean support zone. See this clean lows? This is a very clean support zone. Now I marked it from here because from 15-minute chart, there is another low. So I'm just going for the extreme low. Guys, I will read your comment after a bit. I know you don't like this shit talking. Okay, shit talking, you don't like it. I know that. I know that. Most of you love the entertainment only. Brother, push the button. Push the button. Push the button. I know that. But here, this channel is not for pushing, copying the trade. This channel is for learning how to read the price action so that you can be independent. Every single day I'm coming, watch the first part where I did the pre-market analysis, then watch the whole day. If you feel or if you believe that pre-market analysis, how many entry opportunities you will have. Of course, there will be some losing trade. Whenever I take the losing trade, let's just see how I took that losing trade with a very tight stop loss, because this market is so precise. If it doesn't work with precision, I will accept that loss, but my loss will be very small. My profit will be huge, but my loss always it will be small. Okay, so this is just for your confirmation. If you have any doubt, then you can check it. As I was talking here, in hourly chart, this weekly chart, you will feel the market what it is going to do. This candle, what it is going to do. So I know that this candle has to be like ranging. It can't go above that high. It can't fall below the 50% of this order block. So mark the order block 50% and look for thinking that it is not going to close below this order block 50%, below that order block 50%. In daily chart, you will see, do I have anything obvious in this daily chart? What is anything that is obvious? Do you see any liquidity? I always prefer the liquidity first. So liquidity is the most important thing for me in this market. Do you see any liquidity? I don't see any liquidity. So when I don't have any liquidity, what do I have? Of course, the fair value gap. Here I have this last fair value gap. Here right now market is reacting from this bearish fair value gap. So let's mark those bearish fair value gap and let me make it much more bolder. I told that I'm not going to do it and I'm going to do it. Oh man, I'm a shit. To be honest, I'm really bad. Here you can simply see that in daily chart I have nothing else except this fair value gap and that fair value gap. Is there anything else? No, I don't see anything. Yeah, of course there is a volume balance, which is the new day opening gap or new week opening gap, whatever it is marked already in my 15-minute chart by the indicator. So I'm not going to look for them. Okay, by the way, nothing over here, no liquidity, just this fair value gap, that fair value gap. Hourly chart, what do I have here? Just sell side liquidity. Do I have any buy side liquidity? No, I don't have any buy side liquidity. Above this high, do I have anything else that I can mark from the hourly chart? You can clearly see that there is a fair value gap. That is the last fair value gap in that specific leg. From the hourly chart, this is the hourly last fair value gap. Do I have anything over here that I can mark from the hourly chart that is respecting or that is important to you? Of course, this fair value gap. No, I'm not going to mark it because it is inside this area and I have 15-minute chart as well. Over there I have a fair value gap, but of course you can mark it. This fair value gap, see this fair value gap that is holding the market here. It is holding the market. This is that bearish fair value gap where market actually tapped to this bearish fair value gap, then it has started to react. Do I have anything else to mark in this hourly chart? I don't have anything to mark. I will go liquidity and some fair value gap if that is so obvious. That is all for hourly chart. Very simple. Going for 15-minute chart. From 15-minute chart, do I have anything? I have this sell side liquidity. Now, this high, that high, they are the relatively equal highs, but actually your sell side liquidity is this zone. From there to there, see this zone, it is reacting as a resistance. This whole zone is reacting as a resistance. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to mark the extreme high, which is also the CPI candle high, relatively equal highs over here, this high and that high, not the swing high, but yeah, I'm just marking it. Okay, no buy side liquidity, but here this is the buy side liquidity, this high, that high, that high, that high, all of them are a clean resistance zone. I'm just going to mark this one, not going to think about only this buy side liquidity, because if it take that buy side liquidity, it need a place to take rest. What do I mean by that? See this low and that low, they're the relatively equal lows. Market fall by that candle, it has taken that liquidity, then it keep falling, keep falling, keep falling. Why? To trade this resting place. When it has traded this resting place or the 15-minute last fair value gap, then it started to go higher. What it has done, made relatively equal highs, this high, that high, they are the relatively equal highs. See this high and that high, relatively equal highs, build the liquidity, then fall, reacting, made another liquidity. The way it has made this buy side liquidity, the same way it has engineered the sell side liquidity. After engineered sell side liquidity, it went higher. What did it go? Take that liquidity, relatively equal highs, trade that hourly fair value gap. Why hourly fair value gap? Look at this messy price action. There is nothing, no fair value gap, nothing. Long week. If you ever see this messy price action, what you will do? You will go to your hourly chart, mark the hourly fair value gap. But the hourly chart is also messy. What I will do? Go to your 4-hour chart, mark the 4-hour fair value gap. Came to this fair value gap. After taking that liquidity, it needs a resting place. Where is the resting place? This hourly fair value gap as well as this daily bearish fair value gap. So both of them are important. The daily bearish gap as well as this hourly last fair value gap. Market trade over there, fall. Where did it came? Strongest liquidity. Did you watch my mentorship last video where I have explained the liquidity by, normal liquidity, strongest liquidity, obvious liquidity? If you didn't watch it. What it has done, made the strongest liquidity. Then it fall. It came until this area, made another liquidity. What is it doing here? It is building the liquidity. Now, if it take that liquidity or that high, all of this support trader, whoever took the buy here, they will be profitable. If this market go higher, because previously whoever took the sell from this top and that top, right? Double top. Whoever took the sell, they were thinking that this market is going to fall below this low, below that low. It is going to fall for that low. What happened? It came until this area to believe them, to make them believe this is a falling market. They started to chase this market. They are selling. Market started to go higher. They are selling. Okay, every time it is going higher, they are selling. Who? Those people took the sell over here, who are seeing this is a resistance zone. Let me mark it for your better understanding. Whoever seeing this is a resistance zone, they are selling more here, as well as when the people see that it is working as a support, some people started to take buy here. So there are the sellers, they are selling from here. They are the buyers who are buying from there. Okay, so when they started to buy, market is going higher, and it is keep going higher, where they are going to close their trade. how many people are going to close the trade over there? Almost 90% people will close the trade over there. Now you can ask me why these buyers are going to get profitable. Because if it doesn't work, never, then no people will start to believe the support and resistance. Sometimes, of course, it will work. And also the higher time frame, if you go a little higher time frame, you will see different scenario over here. So I'm just explaining the 15-minute chart. From the daily chart, there should be another explanation. So these sellers got stopped out over here. There is no more seller is active. What happened? When it closed there, they started to take buy again. Why? Resistance is going to make as a support. So they took buy here. Those sellers, they took buy here. Now, when they took buy here, what market done? Market fall again. So sellers got stopped out first here. Sellers turn into buyers. They got stopped out here. No more sellers are in this market. No sellers are in this market. Market fall again one more time. Those buyers who took the buy here around this area, double bottom, close their trade over there. They are seeing that this is triple bottom. They are taking buy again. They are going to believe this zone is the most strongest zone. Okay. So something like that. You and me are trading here. You are believing this resistance zone. I was believing in this support zone. Then you took sell target here. You got stopped out. Try to take buy, got stopped out. So you are vanished from this market. I am saying you, when I took the buy here, I am saying you, brother, you are a loser. See, I am profitable. I close my trade over there. I am profitable. I have a lot of profit. Then I'm seeing that market is falling and came again to this zone. What I'm going to do? I am now start to believe this zone is the strongest zone. So I'm going to take buy again. Now you, okay, you who took the sell here, you are started to believe me. Okay, wizard is taking buy because this is a strong support. He has already got the profit one time. So he's going to get the profit again. So you are going to join me here. Here, you are going to join me because I am already profitable. Now I am going to take re-entry over there with my highest leverage because this is the strongest zone. Where is my target? Above that high, above that swing high. That is my target. Okay. So you took sell, I took buy, close my trade, took re-entry. You are going to join me here. What this market is going to do? Come back again here. What we are doing now? You and me are friend. We are not against each other. We are now together. Okay. I'm saying you, brother, add more, add more, add more. I'm adding more. You are adding more. Are we closing the trade? No, we know that market is going to take that high because this is the real swing high or something like that, where we are going to target. So we are now actually adding more contract over there. Now the market maker has the chance. Is there any sellers left from there? No sellers left. Is there any swing high or relatively equal highs that is so clean? No, there is nothing, something like that. Yeah, I have something here that market has engineered over here around this area, but very small portion of sellers are here. Most of us are buying the market from this area. I'm explaining from here to until this area, a small portion. Okay, some of you didn't agree with me. Okay, wizard is not right every time, so we are not going to take the buy. We are going to wait for the resistance zone again. This is that resistance zone. We are going to take the sell. But most of you will start to believe me because I already got a profit. So you will start to believe me. Take buy. Take buy. What market is going to do? Going to take that high? Do you really think like that way? I don't think so. What should the market do? Now, after explaining until this, if you didn't understand, let me know. If you understand everything, just let me know where the market should go first. Where the market should go first. Just let me know that. I have two lines, okay? Maybe above this high or below this sell side liquidity. Where the market should go. If you don't give me the reply, I am not going to talk not even a single word. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Absolutely. Sell side liquidity is preferred. Absolutely. Same, man. Same. That is the thing. It should fall and take that sell side liquidity. Now, for example, this market is keep going higher, keep going higher. Should I take that entry? Should I go for that buy? 100% no. I will simply, simply let all the run go, because I know that when it is going higher, it can maximum go above that high, but not going to take that high. See this high? It's not going to take that high, because if it go above that high, all of these people will be profitable. I don't want them to be profitable, because they are already profitable one time here. Already they are profitable one time here. I don't let them be profitable one more time. So what I would love to see, I would love to see it will fall, stop them out. After stopping them out, I will start for that. I will start to look for that buy side liquidity. See this buy side liquidity? All of this area, this line, look at this. This trend line liquidity. What a beautiful trend line liquidity. See? I'm gonna target that sell side liquidity again. When? After taking this sell side liquidity. Now what happened? Market keep going higher, 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 and take that buy side liquidity. Am I going to touch it? No, I'm not going to touch it. Simply, I'm not going to touch it. This is the theme you should watch, you should think, you should feel from this market. Where is the existence of ICT concepts here? Now, here is the question. Where is the ICT concepts here, brother? Now, right now, this price action is really too messy. I would love to see, okay, from hourly chart. Because look at this 15-minute chart. Okay, look at this bull run. How many fair value gap? How many fair value gap, right? It's really, is it difficult to see that this is a messy price action? Is it difficult? How many gap do you have here? How many gap do you have there? It's simply a messy price action. If you see the messy price action, what should you do? Go to your hourly chart. From hourly chart, you are going to look for the fair value gap over there. Where is your fair value gap? I mean, not only fair value gap, but also any other PDR. Now, I'm just going to mark the fair value gap, but you can watch any other PDR as well. So this is the last fair value gap of the hourly chart. So if this hourly fair value gap, last fair value gap is broken, then I'm going to think that this market is going to take that buy side liquidity. I am wrong. Market is not going to fall for this sell side liquidity. It is going to toward that buy side liquidity. If this fair value gap is broken, there can be fake breakout, a lot of things. This fair value gap is important. Now, what else can happen? Maybe it will go a bit higher, trade this daily last fair value gap high or the daily bearish gap low before falling again. What I should think? I should think about the sell only. If I'm looking for sell, I am going to use every kind of PDRA, bearish PDRA, that is going to give me the confidence this market is going to fall. Right now, I'm watching this last fair value gap from the hourly chart. Above this last fair value gap, maybe this order block here, this one. I'm not saying this is the perfect order block. I'm just making the bearish PDRA. Maybe this order block low, constant encroachment, or this daily last fair value gap high. Any of this area, market will send the market. Sorry, the PDRA will send the market for this sell side liquidity. If it doesn't fall for this sell side liquidity, when it will close above this last fair value gap, which is the very strong fair value gap, is one of the strongest fair value gap. If it can close above this fair value gap, maybe it will go for that buy side liquidity. Am I willing to take that buy? I'll let this go. Simply let this go. I'm overzealous, brother. You are in life. You have to take entry. Okay. In that type of situation, I'll try to frame a buy setup around this area. But I know that there is 50-50 chance. There is more possibility that market will respect that order block low, maybe order block 50%, maybe this daily last fair value gap high, maybe this daily bearish fair value gap low. Any of them will stop the market and send it lower for this sell side liquidity. So what I should do, either I have to let this buy go, and then when it will reach over there, I will start to look for sell, or if it started to react from here, I will look for any kind of selling opportunity for this sell side liquidity. Okay. Now here is the 1 minute chart. This market can go above this buy side liquidity, this high and that high. They are the obvious liquidity. What market can do? It can go above this buy side liquidity, trade this last fair value gap from 1 minute chart, and then it can start to fall. Where? Sell side liquidity here. See this sell side liquidity over there? This is how I'm going to use that ICT PDRA or ICT concepts with the retail concepts. Now you can ask me why the retail concepts is important, because this ICT concepts is based on retail concept. Where the retail people take buy, we actually target that buying their entry or their stop loss. Where they take sell, we look for their stop loss. Where they took the sell, we look for that sell. So here we can see that people took buy here, right? And their stop loss is here somewhere. So that sell side liquidity or that stop loss is going to be our target. Where they're targeting buy, we are going to target sell. In the meantime, of course, the daily, this is today's new day opening gap. Here, this green line is the today's new day opening gap. Of course, they have the power to stop the market and send it lower. We'll see, okay? This is the whole thought process, brother. If you don't work with that thought process, it's really so difficult, man. Trust me. Where the market is right now, if I'm looking for sell, I'm thinking that this market is coming for this sell side liquidity. This is that midnight open. See this line? This is the midnight open. Or here, this is the midnight open. And there is the 8:30 open. Where is the 8:30? Here. This is the 8:30 open. Why it is like this? Let me check. Okay, this one is right. Okay, I forgot to. Oh, don't look at this. Okay, this is not the midnight open. This was the midnight open. I have to change the settings because of the time changing. I changed the time for this indicator. I didn't change for that indicator. So please don't look at that. This is the midnight open. This is the 8:30 open. Market is above the both midnight and 8:30 open. Where is it actually? It is in a deep premium. Okay, let's wait. By the way, for the first presented gap, I will take the entry, but it's not for you guys to copy my trade, because as I told, I'm going to take the entry to my take profit trader account just for the the first presented gap. Okay, so this is 9:30. Let's see if it can make the first presented gap or not. Ugh! Well, there is no opening gap. Okay, so if there is no opening gap, I don't need that one. At the same time, if the opening gap is gonna, first presented fair value gap is gonna be too big, maybe I won't take that entry. I don't know. I will just wait for the first presented gap, then we'll see. We are going to change the contract, I guess, second Monday of when we should. Okay, I will check it, brother. Just give me some times. I'll check it. Still now it is valid as in first presented gap. No, this is not valid as first presented gap anymore. Okay, there is no gap. If it is BC, I will take buy. If it is CB, I will take sell. This is all about the first presented gap. Sounds like Fordman. No, it's the sound of my packet. Actually, I was opening the chocolate packet. So it's the, I mean, it was like, the air was inside that packet. And how to explain? My English is not that good, actually, brother. It's the sound of the packet. By the way, guys, when I'm explaining something and some of you are new here, ask some question. Those people are here old. Please help them. Okay, by replying them. Yeah, yeah, mark the shark. Not the first presented gap. If no first presented gap, not no entry. Okay. Wow, 9979 already got 2 subscriber. Just need how many? 21 more subscriber to touch 10K. Hey Miguel, let's go. The YouTube algo isn't helping much. Yeah, it's not helping much. I have 179 people are watching and 79 subscriber. Just need 21 more subscriber. Yeah, 20 more subscriber. It's gonna be 9999. Of course, I am going to open the subs count bar if it happens when I'm in live. So let's see if people subscribe to our channel to make it 10K. I am thinking that maybe this time market is not going to let me in from the first presented gap. Okay, I'm thinking like that. I can open a new account to subscribe for the second time. No, man. I need new people actually. After listening this, one guy just unsubscribed. Oh, brother, I don't want you to touch 10K. So he just unsubscribed. Just kidding. My dog already subscribed. So I have the dog viewers as well. Well, guys, this is actually consolidating and it's not moving anywhere. I was looking for the first presented gap. If no first presented gap, I'm not interested to do anything. But overall, according to the price action, I'm more interested to look for bear run. If it keep falling for this sell side liquidity, I prefer to take sell. If it made the BC, which is buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency, I'll take the buy from the first presented gap. Okay, so first presented gap is not according to my price action, it is about the first presented gap. If BC buy, if CB sell. Simple. Currencies and goals are low probability. There is no precision. There is so many manipulation by, I mean, by the human being. Okay, it's manipulated by the broker. The weak is not precise, but this market is the gentle market. So here you are seeing everything is same in everywhere. So everyone is seeing the same thing. But in currencies and gold, if you change the broker, you will see different price action. So that is why I don't use or trade any other things except the future market. I know that this is so precise and everyone are seeing the same thing, where other markets are manipulated by human being or by the broker. That's why I don't trade any other market. Wow, I got another subscriber. That's cool. 9979. One more subscriber, 9980. By the way, please push the like button if you didn't yet. I wish that I will be able to pass this take profit. Yesterday, I was thinking that I am not going to take the anymore entry from that take profit trader account, but you know, the PM session, it was so beautiful. I was not able to stop myself to take another entry. So I push my button and just I control myself, close my trade for $300, something like that. Just closed it over there. 180 people are watching, 9,980 subscribers. Oh man, if the people are watching 200, then it will be 10K. I believe so. Market has opened around 9:30. From 9:30 to until now, this is not tradable. I am not interested to trade this area at all. I am not seeing anything over here that can tell me that I should go for the trade. I know that I am bearish. Maybe I will miss the trade. I don't care, but I don't want to enter into this market. On my right hand side, this two green line, see this green line, this is today's new opening gap. Okay, there is no gap. That is why this is just a line. So this is that line that is holding the market. See here, it is holding this market. So when it is holding this market, and this sell side liquidity is my most important area to think, but before reaching over here, there can be a struggle to break this new day opening gap, this two new day opening gap. Okay, there can be a lot of struggle over here. So I really would love to try to take an entry around this area and close my trade before reaching to the top of this new day opening gap. Of course, according to the price action. And for first presented gap, if it make BC, I will take buy, even if it is a loss. Okay. Okay, got it, brother. I learn all ICT concepts from your playlist. Only great work, brother. Thank you for sharing your content. You're most welcome. Tito bro, salute. Are you reading trading for money nowadays. No, I'm not trading for money these days, because I'm trading this TradeOvet account just to see if I can pass the account by first presented gap. Just because of that, I just bought one take profit trader account, and it's really so cheap, $119 without any activation fees. Okay, I will just pass it. I don't think so that I will continue the funded account. I just need to pass it. That's all. Okay. So something like that. I just need to pass it. That's all. I wish it will let me in. Okay. I wish it will let me in. Let's see if it can take me. I knew it will fall, but the problem is here. This is little risky. As you can see, tap to this new day opening gap high. I am just taking it because this is the first presented gap. Just because of that, I'm taking it. Otherwise, I wouldn't go for this trade. As you know, no trade is valid when there is new day opening gap. Okay, no buy sell is valid when market is above the new day opening gap. But still, I will take that risk. As I told, it is just gonna be one time try from the first presented gap. If it take me, let's hope for the best. If there was another fair value cap over here, I could say that this is the entry from the price action. As there is no other fair value cap, according to the price action, this is the only entry opportunity. There is no other entry opportunity as well. So to be honest, I have to wait for this. If it doesn't take me, I will be happy with that. I'm not going to cry. And later, whenever it will come to this first presented gap, I will try to take that entry from that first presented gap before closing today's stream. I mean today's price action. A bit more, a bit more, a bit more. Yeah, brother, it is Azan. It's, oh man. Yeah, it's Azan, brother. Ah, ah, shit. Shit, 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 shit. Nobody remind me this. I have the fair value gap over here, right? Volume balance. Why, man? Why? Why didn't you show me this? My entry limit should be there. Okay, either way, it didn't touch it. So I can keep it over there as it didn't touch it. Here, it didn't touch it yet. Okay, okay, okay. I'm still safe. Still safe. Oh, you are still in Bangladesh. I thought you were back to Porno, man. I'm still in Bangladesh, man. Okay, I think it has actually traded that volume balance, not exactly tick by tick, a bit lower of that volume balance from this fair value gap. Not exactly tick by tick here around this area, but it is what it is. Okay. Just think, this candle came until this area, then it has hit my target. How beautiful it was if it would happen. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. Dear brother, how much maximum money you can make on pro account of take profit trader every day? As much as you can. As much as you can. There is no limit. Write me if I'm wrong. Anybody here who is trading through take profit trader, write me if I'm wrong. As far as I know, you can make as much as money you want to make. Okay. So now it tap to this volume balance here. I put it until this area. If I miss it, I'll miss it. Okay. I am not going to cry, but actually my entry should be from the low of this volume balance from there. I tried to take it from the fair value gap. Maybe I'll miss it. Okay. So yeah, it's okay. And now it tapped to this first presented gap here. Let me show you this. Yeah, this is that first presented gap from the volume balance. I wanted to catch the run from the exact fair value gap, but you will write down boom. Okay, I'm going to remove it because I wanted to catch it from this fair value gap, but the fair value gap should be from this volume balance. Should be from this volume balance. I just miss it, but I wanted to catch it exactly from there. So if it could take me from there, I would be very happy. Otherwise, it has already given you 25 handle for first presented gap. Here, this is that 25 handle. I missed it, but look over here, 1:1 at least. Here, 25 handle, perfectly delivered. I showed you the fair value gap, but I wanted to catch it exactly from that fair value gap. So just for one tick, I just missed this trade. But I'm absolutely okay with that. By the way, anybody took that entry? Anybody took that entry? Yeah, you should take it from this volume balance. I wanted more precision and I missed this trade. Okay, just look how many handle I missed this trade for how many handle. Okay, let me show you. I wanted to take it from the top of this candle. Market came until this. So one handle, two tick. I just missed this trade for one handle, two tick. But you should take it from this first presented gap. This is the target. Now, if I ask you why this market is falling, who can tell me why this market is falling? And exactly from where it is falling? Who can tell me that? I took it. Oh, okay, DB, boom for you, man. Congratulations, brother. Boom for you. Except DB, nobody took that on. To stop out, sell stops. Yeah, man. Yeah. Sell stop is my sell set. Liquidity. $200 up. That's cool, man. To the sell side. Yeah, absolutely, man. I took it. Oh, Outlander. That's cool. So DB and Outlander took it. That's cool, man. That's cool, cool. Say boom, boom, boom. I wanted the precise entry. I missed it. So if it could give me one handle, two tick more run, I am already $500 up. $500 up already. But unfortunately, it didn't give me that. Okay, I'm okay. I'm okay with that. I'll come tomorrow. I'll try again. No worries. I'll come tomorrow again. This is a really difficult market, right? Where the market will go, nobody knows that, right? On our last fair value gap to sell side liquidity. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. I wanted to take from the fair value gap, but for price action, not first fair value gap. I do not trust it. Oh, okay. It's okay. It's okay, man. If you don't trust it. It's okay. I trust it. I tried to take it. I saw that almost every day it works. Yes, sometimes it doesn't work. Maybe 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, it's not working. It doesn't mean that it's not working. Go to the back or go to the history, see how many times it works, how many times it works, and then take your decision. So we got our first boom. I didn't get the boom, but if you follow the real rules, you got your boom. If you have followed the rules, right? If there is a volume balance, you have to take the entry from this area. You have to put your stop loss at least one tick above that candle which has made this first presented gap. If it is more than 25 handle, then make it exactly 25 handle. Go for 25 handle run. At least 25 handle according to the price action. This is this is the only chance to take the sell. Take the partial 25 handle, hold your trade for this sell side liquidity. You know that where the market will go. Wizard told you clearly where the market will go until this area. Can I take a re-entry over here? I can't do it. I have to wait for a bit manipulation. If I get some manipulation, I will take sell again before taking this sell side liquidity. If it keep falling, take this sell side liquidity, I'm done. I will have no opportunity to chase this market. Okay. 15-minute bearish fair value gap made. If it close above the gap, we look for bearish fair value gap. It close below daily fair value gap, then look out sell side liquid, right? Absolutely, brother. It shows a boom. Thank you. It also tap hourly gap. Okay, I don't know why is the hourly gap, but all I know that here this last daily fair value gap and this sell side liquidity should be taken. If it is not taken, I will keep looking for sell. I will keep looking for sell. Every single time it will keep falling, I will keep looking for sell. Because this sell side liquidity has to be taken. You know that why. I explained this thing. There can't be more easier way to understand the liquidity. The way I explained even before starting this stream. Even though I told that, no, brother, I don't want to do the pre-market analysis, then I did it. Just I wanted to do it for yourself, by yourself. But I just did it. I don't know why. I backtested for 5 months, but last month was a disaster. Yeah, sometimes it can happen, brother. Cat lover. Man, sometimes it can happen. Nothing is 100% precise, right? So sometimes it can happen. I'm watching this first presented fair value gap from August 2024. I'm seeing almost so many profit, so many profit over there. Okay, so many profit. I'm happy to use this one. What else do you need from this fair value gap? Only fair value gap from the setup. After taking this liquidity here by body, liquidity has taken. Market structure shift, not a perfect market structure shift. I agree with you. Fair value gap, tap to this fair value gap, tick by tick, came and take this sell side liquidity. What else do you need, brother? Now tell me who took this sell. Now you want to hold the trade, it's up to you. I'm bullish now. I'm not bullish, okay? I'm not bearish anymore. I'm bullish now. I'm looking for 15-minute last fair value gap. Okay, it might tap. Man, why you are looking for trade again, DB? That's my question. It is very close. Why you are looking for now? What full port long? Yeah, man, full port long. I'm now looking for long. But before going higher, it can maximum reach until this 50% of that week. Okay, so I'm watching this level as well, the low of this daily last fair value gap, and as well as this line. But if it keep falling, I will have no opportunity to take sell. Instead, any kind of buying manipulation. So if it do the buying manipulation, then guys, no seriously, 191 people are watching. Still the subscriber is 9980. I was thinking that I will get to at least 9990 subscriber today. So I need just 10 more subscriber. See this candle, this is my order block. Now I'm not going to take any other entry, as I am going to use this trade, this account for only for the the first presented gap. So that is why I'm not going to take any other entry. See this candle, down close candle, this is my order block. I would love to take the buy from this order block. When it tap to this order block here, I'll show you the stop loss as well. It tap to this order block. If it doesn't work, I'm okay with that. I will keep looking for buying opportunity only. Here it tap to this order block. Stop loss has to be below this order block low. Now can you put it over there? If you can put it over there, you are good to go. I'm not able to put it over there, so what I will do, I will mark the 50% of this order block here. This is that order block mean threshold. I'm going to mark the 50% of that mean threshold, order block. This is the order block mean threshold. Why you are doing this? Because I'm just using the order block. It is a low probable trade. It can keep falling for this 50%. So I will put my stop loss just one tick below that mean threshold. Here I'll take a loss for say 16 handle or 17 handle, something like that. I'll take a loss. I'm okay with that. Every single time I will get an opportunity to take buy, I'll go for that. It can reverse from that low of this daily fair value gap, or from the 50% of this area, or exactly from here. It can simply reverse from here. If this candle close above this mean threshold, that candle close above this mean threshold, and then very next candle will close above this order block again, I will go for the buy again from the same order block. All I need to see the body close. If the body close above this mean threshold, close above this order block again, not this candle, the next candle, close above this order block again, I'll take the buy from that order block again. I'll take the buy again. Stop loss is gonna be the same, 16 handle, something like that. If the body close below this mean threshold, no, I'm not going to use this order block anymore to take my buy. So one loss, I'll be happy with that. So one loss, I'll be very happy with that. Tito, it should continue to the 15-minute last fair value gap reversal. Is there any last fair value gap from 15-minute chart? I don't know that. I didn't see that actually. Okay. I didn't see that. To be honest, Jack, yeah, you are right, man. I didn't see that. I should not go for that buy until it doesn't reach to this 15-minute last fair value gap. My mistake. Yeah, no buy is valid until market reach to this last fair. I didn't know that there is a last fair value gap. So I was watching only the daily last fair value gap. As I have this 15-minute last gap, I have to wait to this market reach until this 15-minute last gap. When it will go to this 15-minute last gap, then only the buy is valid after reaching over here. Until then, no buy is valid. This buy is actually shit. I didn't know there is a 15-minute last gap. My mistake. Oh, okay, DB, you are also talking about this one. I was thinking that you are talking about this last fair value gap from 15-minute chart. This one, the bearish one. I didn't see about this last fair value gap. Okay, if you guys marked it, I am a human being. I didn't mark it. If you mark it, you know that, right? Without reaching to this gap, if it reverses, that is a random reversal. I don't want to take that random reversal. Instead, reading away everything. I don't want to take that random reversal. Simple. This fair value gap is my selling opportunity. This fair value gap. No, I'm not going to take this one. Okay. but I'm saying that this fair value gap is my selling opportunity, not buying opportunity. Why? Because it should reach to this last fair value gap from 15-minute chart. So if there is any kind of selling opportunity from this gap, I will go for that sell for this last fair value gap. I don't want to see this market will reverse from here. Let me check the hourly chart as well. Nothing at all. Yeah, nothing at all. This is the 15-minute last gap. I believe that it will reach until this last parallel gap before going higher. Any kind of buy run, suspicious to me. By the way, it's a perfect inverse gap as well. Now it's a 50-50 chance. Now this inverse gap is now 50-50 chance. If this candle could tap to this 15-minute last gap, I would go for the buy with so much confidence that this market is going for the buy side liquidity now here. But as it didn't trade this one, if I take the buy here, it's 50-50. From there, maybe until this area, 37 handle, something like that. It's 50-50, and I don't want to take this one. Even if I miss it, I don't want to take that entry. The reason is this seems like to random reversal to me. I don't want to believe this reversal from here. Instead, whenever market will go higher, take some liquidity, I will try to frame a selling opportunity. So I would love to use this gap as a reclaimed gap to take a sell until this parallel gap. But as I told, if it could tap to this gap, I would go for the buy from here because my bias is bullish now. I don't want to frame any sell setup. I'm more interested to frame the buy setup only. I'm only interested to look for buy. This is now a low probable area to trade as it didn't reach until this last parallel gap. If it could reach until this last parallel gap, I was already in the market to take the buy, at least until this first presented gap. Maybe I'll miss this trade, but it's okay. I was bullish, but I was not able to catch that run from this inverse parallel gap as it is 50-50. If it could tap here, that would be my buy. I'm saying you the fact. So if I miss it, I'm okay with that. I know that market will go higher, but I wanted to see that market will fall for this fair value gap, then it will go higher. If there was no fair value gap, then I would go for the buy only, buy only, buy only. If you have 15-minute bearish gap, then 1 minute gap doesn't have any value. If you have 15-minute last gap, then 1 minute gap doesn't have any value. Anytime it will go higher, I will start to look for a selling opportunity. Yeah. Anytime it will go higher, I will look for a selling opportunity. Until market make a bullish fair value gap from 15-minute chart. The only reason it is low probable now is because market didn't tap to this fair value gap. If it could tap over here, I'm already in the market. I would try to take a partial here, the low of this candle, and then hold my trade until this first presented gap. As it didn't do that, tap to this fair value gap, I will sacrifice every buy. I'm not interested to take any buy. I'm more interested to frame a sell, though I should not take the sell because my bias is bullish now. For what? For this buy side liquidity. Why it is important? I have explained at the beginning of this stream. But this random reversal, I don't like it. Though it's a rejection block rejection. No, not the rejection block as well. This last parallel gap from the hourly chart, it is reacting from this gap. Here. This is that hourly last parallel gap. This is that last parallel gap that is holding the market. See this parallel gap. So if it reverses from here, I will start to cry, to be honest, because I need more precision, I need more perfection. And if it would love to give me that perfection, it has to reach for this parallel gap. So I prefer that it will fall for this parallel gap. It should touch 15-minute last parallel gap if you include the volume balance. There is a volume balance as well. What will you say now? I will say that I missed this buy. It doesn't need to fall for that fair value gap because it has already traded this fair value gap. I didn't see it, okay, so I didn't mark it perfectly. So it's my mistake. Sorry. It has already traded the 50-minute last gap. It doesn't need to fall again. It should keep going higher. My entry should be from this inverse gap, something like that. Stop loss has to cover this fair value gap, that small fair value gap that should be covered. That will be the first partial here. That should be the first partial around this area, and hold the trade until this area, around this area, from there to there. Okay, if I miss it, I will try to catch another one. No, the fair value gap, bearish fair value gap. If you are asking about the bearish fair value gap, what you are asking, brother? Okay, SK, I got it. Okay, so I made some confusion over here. Let me clear that. This is the 15-minute last fair value gap that has been traded. You have to mark the fair value gap from 50, I mean, from volume balance to volume balance. You have to mark it. It has traded this volume balance. As I told, after taking that sell side liquidity, I will only look for the buying opportunity. Any kind of buying opportunity, I'll go for that. So what market has done here, if I saw this fair value gap, I wouldn't try to frame my trade from this order block. I would wait for this candle to trade this fair value gap. After trading this fair value gap, either I can use this inverse fair value gap to take my buy, or I can use the order block here. These two consecutive candle is the order block. Look over here. The same logic, I tried to take this order block entry here. This is that same entry from this consecutive order block. I don't need to wait for the inverse gap as well. This order block will be my entry around this area, and I will try to put the stop loss below the mean threshold if it supports my stop loss here. I made this confusion because I didn't know there is a order block. So something like that, 25 handle. Would love to hold my trade until this low of that candle, which is my bearish order block. That will be my first partial. After giving the first partial, this is going to be my target, the last first presented gap. Okay, if you don't want to take the order block entry, the same logic, I framed that order block entry. This is the same logic for this order block entry. Just the difference is I didn't see this 50-minute last parallel gap. It has traded this 50-minute last parallel gap, made consecutive order block. This candle closed above this consecutive order block. That is why this two is the order block. Trade this order block, going higher. It has provided you so far 78 handle. Out of 78 handle, where you will take the, I'm saying that I will take the partial over here, but am I going to take that partial over there? Ask yourself. Okay, so here I'm willing to take another buying opportunity. So let's see if I can take another buy. No, it's not the area to take the buy, it's the area to observe the market. Why is that? Because this gap is the random gap. Here, this is the last gap, though it's a very small gap. This is the entry gap after the market structure shift. So let's see if it can fall a bit, at least until this entry gap, then can make a order block here to take re-entry. I'll go for that buy from there. There is no propulsion block. Who was asking the propulsion block? Sharoda. There is no propulsion block. I mean BC 1005 candle. BC 1005 candle. Yeah, this one. What you were asking, brother? Oh shit, guys, I'm sorry. I'm closing it before even it hit me. I forgot. I told that I'm going to use this account just for first presented gap. I forgot about that. Okay, I have to change the account. Okay, I'm sorry. I have to change the account. I forgot. I'm so sorry. I forgot. I forgot. My mistake. My mistake. I'll change the paper trade. I forgot that I'm in my account, real account. Sorry. That account should be traded only for the first presented gap. But that is your entry opportunity from the 22 YT model or order block entry, or from this fair value gap. That should be the partial here to this order block open. That should be the partial, and hold the trade until this area if you want. A stop loss should cover one tick that fair value gap, just one tick, okay, above there, just one tick, that one. Okay. By the way, it's a boom. Okay, I closed it manually, but it doesn't mean that it didn't work. I closed it manually because I forgot that I'm going to use this account just for the first presented gap. But this entry partial here until the low of this first presented gap should be the target, which is 69 handle. After taking the partial, put your stop loss to the break even, let it run until that area. So far it has provided you so many handle, 58 handle it has provided you. Is that more than enough? Remember the loss here, if you push the button over there, 16 handle loss, then 58 handle profit. Is that enough? I forgot that I'm going to take that entry just for the first presented gap. That is my mistake. Okay, but it's of course it should be the boom. Okay, I'm not saying that I am wrong. That is why I closed my trade. I closed my trade because I'm gonna use that account for the first presented gap only. I want to see this gap will be unfilled before tapping to this first presented gap. I want to see this gap will be unfilled. So even one tick of this gap will be unfilled. My stop loss will be one tick below this gap. Now after taking the partial, my stop loss will be one tick below this gap. For example, if I were in this trade and I didn't close my trade, I just took the partial, then my stop loss is now one tick below this gap. I will get stopped out. I'll be happy because this gap has to be unfilled before tapping to this first presented gap. It has to be unfilled. Thank you guys for boom. Now I have 9982 subscriber. 9982 subscriber. 18 more subscriber. Let's see, guys. Let's see. I made some confusion over here. That is why I missed this inversion fair value gap entry. Okay, I missed that entry from that inversion area or from this order block. I don't care. I know how to take re-entry. If you read the market clearly, you don't need to worry about that. My stop loss is now one tick below this candle, just one tick below that candle here, because it came very near to this first presented gap. I don't want to take that risk anymore. So far it has provided you how many handle? 67 handle. It should tap at least to the low of this first presented gap. My stop loss is one tick below that candle. Stop me out. I'll be happy to get stopped out because this should be unfilled. It is very near to this first presented gap. It should not reverse. It should not spend time here. Instead, it should go toward that the first presented gap before taking that low. If it take that low, I'll get stopped out. If I were in this trade, by the way. Thank you, Jack. Boom, boom, bara boom. Thank you, man. Donichu. If you start private mentorship, you are going to be next Elon Musk. I will never do that, man. In my life, in my area, there will be nothing paid. Okay, paid for learning. I learned it free. I wanna give it free. That's all. Remember, my stop loss is one tick below this candle, just below that candle. Now my stop loss is below the 50% of that week. See this week, one tick below the 50% of that week. One tick below that one, and there you go. Boom. Don't say I closed my trade because I was confused about that. No, I wasn't confused about that. I was in a wrong account. Okay, I told that account I will use only for the first presented gap. That entry was from there. Okay, So that is why I closed it. Where the market is going, why it is bullish, why it is bullish, anybody can tell me that? Why it is now bullish? It was falling, right? What we were looking for over there, and now what did I say? What we should look for now? Boom, teamed. How are you, man? It's been a long. I don't see your name, man. Brother, buy side liquidity is here, 19,788.75. Okay, that is the area market is now going for. But for that, it has to break this fair value gap now. It's the strongest fair value gap right now over here. From 50 minutes, this is the strongest fair value gap. It has to break this one. Look at this fake breakout. See this fake breakout? One candle close below these two new day opening gap. Another candle just go above, higher above this two new day opening gap. Why this market made this fake breakout? Why this market made this fake breakout? Why this candle fall? Why that candle fall? Now why this candle is now going higher? When it fall, all of these buyers, remember what did I say? I took buy here, I got profit. So I invited you to take the buy with me here. So you took the buy here. I invited you to take the buy here again. Now we all are buying the market. If this market come and take this high, all of us are going to be profitable. So whatever profit I have made here, I'm going to give it back to the market over there. And I gave them back. When it broke, what I'm going to think? Take sell, fake breakout trader. Support turned into resistance. Take sell, brother. Not only me, but also you. Both of us are going to take sell over there. We took sell, stop them out. Is there any buyers anymore over there? No, no more buyers is over there. No more buyers. Nobody is going to take the buy here. No more buyers. Buyers are over here. What do I have then? What do I have, brother? Do you know? This is the filling market. Fill the market, trading is easy. Isn't it so easy? Isn't it too easy? This sell, isn't it too easy to take? This buy from the order block after trading the 50-minute last fair value gap, isn't it too easy to buy? Inverse gap, remember? Tap to this gap, take the liquidity. What is that? The perfect inverse gap. Nobody should close below the 50% of that gap. Come back again, tap to this gap. Lowest down close body close candle is gonna be my order block, as well as consecutive order block. Tried to take entry from there, as well as after taking the liquidity, market structure shift, fair value gap, trade that fair value gap, boom. Why it is falling now? Man, see what it is making here? Resistance zone. They are going to believe, oh, okay, so it is now going to react as a resistance, it is going to fall again. What else do you say according to the ICT concepts? 15-minute last fair value gap, reaction. How far this reaction can go? Until this last fair value, last down close body close candle or the new day opening gap high. Then where is your target? It's 19788.75. Are you going to hold the trade until this area? No, you are going to hold your bias until this line. The way I was holding my bias until this sell side liquidity. Now I'm holding my bias until this buy side liquidity. Are you willing to frame another trade? I can do it. Should I do it? No, I should not do it. Now, if you want to frame another trade, what you want to do, what you need to do, wait for manipulation. Without taking manipulation, any kind of entry from here, it's the best area to take the buy, right? Go for it. I have no problem. I am not interested to take the buy from there. Why? It's called chasing price. I don't want to chase this price. But I was waiting here to see that if market can fall a bit, take some kind of consolidation area. It has taken. Why I didn't push my button over there? Because I didn't know that how far it will fall. I didn't know that. I don't need to take the entry over there. I know what is happening over here. Market fall, market structure shift, fair value gap over here. If it leave this fair value gap, I don't see this type of gap as my last or breakaway gap. I mark them as a hindsight. In other word, breakaway gap, entry fair value gap. Trade the entry fair value gap as well as the inverse gap. Went higher, order block, 22 IT model here, market structure shift, fair value gap, trade 22 IT model, trade that order block, propulsion block here, went higher. If it come here, make relatively equal highs, fall again, fill this fair value gap 100%, these two black line, I will start to look for buy again from my breakout block. From this fair value gap, it will tap to this fair value gap, it will keep going higher. I'll let this go. Chasing price, I'm not interested. You are, go for it. Let me check how many subscribers did I get actually. I watch him. Honest, I watch him. I see how he blow the account, how he make the money. I keep watching him. I feel good when I see the way he trade. 9982. So I need 18 more subscribers. Guys, push the subscription button, push the like button at the same time. And give me a bit time to frame another trade. It's already done. I framed 2 successful trade today. Yeah, 1 entry from this order block was 16 handle loss. Maybe you took that entry, you took that 16 handle loss. I'm sorry for that. For that loss, I gave you 70 handle profit for 16 handle loss. I took that on because I didn't know there is a fair value gap, 50-minute last fair value gap. If I see that, I have already taught you this. If I saw that, I would never go for the buy from this area. Never, ever. And I missed this order block entry as well because I was thinking it will fall a bit because it didn't trade. Later I saw it has traded the last fair value gap actually. So it's my mistake. As I told, from this fair value gap, if you want to take buy, go for it. I'm not interested to do that. Instead, I would love to see if it can make some kind of buy side liquidity here. If it can make buy side liquidity, fall, fill this unfilled gap 100%, I'll look for buy again for this buy side liquidity. You want to take buy here, go for it. It is called chasing price. I'm not interested to chase the price. So when it make the buy side liquidity, it fall because it is going to believe those people that it is a very strong resistance zone. It helps those people to believe it's a very strong resistance zone. If it doesn't fall, nobody is going to believe it, right? Nobody is going to chase the sell. That's why it is falling. When it will fall, it will take some liquidity, then it will go higher. You want to take buy, go for it. I'm saying you, even if I miss, I'm not going to chase this market. This is logic. If you work with the logic, trading is too easy for you. If you don't work with the logic, it's gonna be future scalper status mentor. Maybe. This week 50% was important. Now it is not important anymore. Okay, by the way. So I'm going to remove it. Why it has fallen? Do you know why? Because this is now going to make a strong resistance zone. It is falling, everybody is taking buy. What it has done? Take the liquidity. See, this liquidity has taken. I'm not interested to take any other entry except the breaker block. If it can make a breaker block, I'll go for that breaker block entry. This breaker block is valid until this low is not taken. Anywhere it will make the breaker block, bullish breaker block, I'll try to take that buy. What else do you see? See this 15-minute last fair value gap. What did I say? It's one of the strongest fair value gap. It can hold the market, send it lower again until this down close candle. After that, it can start to go higher again. What else do you see? Today's new day opening gap. It tapped to this today's new day opening gap, reacting. It is in range bound. How many of you are profitable? Let me know how many of you are profitable. Wow, 9983, man. 9983, very near, very near, very near. Just 17 more subscriber. Push the subscription button, guys. Do you take sell to the unfilled gap if you were alone? This one? No, I wouldn't go for that because I really don't know how far it will fall. But if it provide me the buying opportunity, I'll go for that. For example, if I were alone. Now, I'm not saying anybody to take this entry. If I were alone, this candle will close one tick above this first presented gap. I will take the buy to the top of this first presented gap. Something like this. Please don't push the button. My stop loss will be one tick just a bit lower of this first presented gap. Target is this buy side liquidity. In the meantime, I'll try to take some partial. Okay, when the body will close one tick above that first presented gap, I would go for that buy, not sell, because for selling I don't know how far it will fall. It can fill that unfilled gap, it can leave that unfilled gap unfilled, it can keep going higher. So I'm not interested to frame any kind of sell. I'm more interested to frame the buy. But I know that no buy is valid when market is below this first presented gap. So I will wait for one candle close above this first presented gap. It will tap to this gap. I will take the buy from there until this buy side liquidity. Please don't push this button. It's not for any entry opportunity. Okay, I will go for the breaker block entry only. So if any of you would love to frame the trade with me, then wait for the breaker block. Otherwise, I'm not interested to take any other entries over here. That is the thing I told Jack T to reply his question. Okay, DB, you are profitable. That's good. Archana, you are profitable. Theo, you are profitable. Jan, you are profitable. SK, you are profitable. Team didn't profit. Wow. Donichu, me. Wow. Good, brother. Did he market reverse from the 50-minute inversion fair value gap at 320? What did you say? 320? What is 320? There is the 15-minute last fair value gap, brother. I don't know if there is any inverse gap or not, but I can see the last fair value gap clearly over there. Now, guys, don't get confused. Okay, it's a 50-minute last fair value gap. Look over here. This volume imbalance to this area. This is a perfect last fair value gaps. This volume imbalance to until this candle high. 15-minute last fair value gap. You have to add the volume imbalance with your fair value gap. It doesn't need to reach until the gap if there is a volume imbalance. I told that beforehand. Don't say that I didn't say about this. Green. Hey, Outlander. Those guys are green. Don't touch this market anymore. Just let it go, man. I forgot that I'm gonna take only the first presented gap. Otherwise, I wouldn't push my button over there to that account. No, nothing. Just I would let it go. Yesterday, I was not able to hold myself. That's why I pushed the button for just $300. Just for $300. Green in funded and on eval and trying to get out of red in another eval. Wow, that's cool, Jack. Green, brother. Nis Roche green. M to Sag green. Everyone is green, man. Who is in red then? Evals only. Yeah, it's okay. Outlander, it's okay. Give me some more time, okay, to frame another trade. At the same time, let people to join our channel. I'm really so excited to celebrate 10k subscriber. I don't want to see that the 10k subscriber will happen in between Saturday and Sunday. I want to see that 10k subscriber is going to happen when I'm in live, so that I can open this one and we can start to count. 97, 98, 9999, and there you go, 10K. I really would love to celebrate it in live. Framing trade is too easy. 136 handle, 137 handle, 70 handle. What else do you need, brother? What else do you need? Of course, everywhere you have to take the partial, by the way. I'm building to 30 evals, giving myself 5 months. Okay. Yeah, time will heal everything, brother. Me, no trade yet, just arrived from work. Okay, Oltin, Andrew Oltin. By the way, where is that guy who joined to our channel and took the membership as well? At the beginning, the first comment he did. You are here, brother, still? I really don't remember the name because this is the first time I read your name. Alex, minus 850 and now minus 10. Still, you are profitable, Alex. Right? You are profitable, man. Face reveal, no. Oh, yeah. Gangjong, you are here, brother. What about your account, brother? Are you profitable or are you in red? And what do you say? How about this T2? Is he good? No trade yet. Okay, Sharoda. If you didn't take the entry, it's okay. It's absolutely okay. So it has filled that unfilled gap. Okay, the unfilled gap has been filled 100%. Any kind of breaker block is my buying opportunity now. Red. How can you be red, man? T2 is the wizard of wizards. That is too much, man. Ugh. I'm so excited that I'm going to my sister's house again in Saturday to see my niece. Really so excited. Yes, okay, my voice and the ICT's voice is like, I don't know. There is one more farewell cup unfilled below 380. I didn't know that, but I'm only watching this one. Watching this one. When it is filled, until this low is not taken, any kind of breaker block, I will look for the buy from that breaker block. You know that. Middle candle, which is the highest up close body close candle. Tap to this candle, I will take the buy. Except the breaker block, I'm not interested to look for any other buys. But I could take a buy if the candle could close above the first presented gap. I could take a buy here after making this buy side liquidity. As it didn't do that, I wouldn't frame that on, to be honest. Was parking my car and listening traded on my phone, but entry too late. Oh man, never ever trade through the phone. Do you have another nephew or niece? No, I don't have. He is the one. I don't have anyone else. By the way, guys, I can be wrong. This market can keep falling. So if any of you would love to take the buy, please go for it. I'm not sorry. If any of you would love to take the sell, please go for it. I'm not interested to take the sell. I will look for the buying opportunity only. Though I don't need to frame any other trade, but still, I'll frame another trade, but it will be the buy. Hey freak, you have to watch the first part of this stream to understand why I'm not looking for sell. I think you missed all the first part, or when we are looking for sell only. I told that I'm not gonna make the pre-market analysis today, and then I have made the pre-market analysis. So you have to watch it, man. You will understand everything. Right now, it's nearly impossible for me to go through everything again. Sharada, I'm waiting for the breaker block. I don't have the breaker block yet. Hey Mehdi, how are you right now, brother? But to be honest, I'm really upset today because I was looking for sell and market didn't give me the sell. Just for one handle to tick. I'm really so upset. Oh, you are my new subscriber? Welcome to our family, brother. Everybody, please welcome uh, Freak and Gangjong. Please, everyone, please welcome them, man. Please. I have a very small, tiny family, okay? I want everyone to know each other. You freak, you're welcome. Oh man. Brother, Sharuda, go to the study folder, watch the breaker block, breaker block video. I explained it in a big way. Hey Mike, you are here. MIC. What about your account, brother? Let me know. Oh, Titu, your vision on the market is so educational. My trading journey really improved since I have been watching you. Much love. Hey, Jai. Thanks for that compliment, brother. I really appreciate it, man. Welcome to the Future Millionaires Club. Hey, don't you? Thanks for welcoming them, man. SK, thank you so much, guys, for welcoming them. Wow. Mike, thanks, man. If you're asking about me, I'm fine. Need to go to hospital. Yeah, I was asking you, okay. Please take care, man, and stop smoking. Quit smoking, please. Cat lover, did you find any entry opportunities today, brother? Or is it was like low probable day for you as well? I mean, for you, it was like low probability today. Welcome, brother. Thank you guys for welcoming them. The another one is Gangjong. Gangjong. If I'm not wrong, okay. Gangjong is the another one. I don't know. I got some more subscriber here, but I don't know other people who actually subscribed. I just know these two guys. Cat lover is him or her? I think he's him. 930 bearish fair value gap. 930 bearish fair value gap. What do you mean by that, Jamie? Gold to the moon. Wow. Not interested to open the gold chart. Yes, today after taking the liquidity, that buy was very nice. Wow. That's cool, cat lover. So you are green, brother? Whoever is asking about the breaker block, you have to go to the study folder, then you have to watch two videos over there according to the breaker block. So I have made two video, a small video for the breaker block. First one is where I look for the breaker block and how I look for the breaker my breaker block. Okay, these two video will help you. You know, I talk too much, so of course you have to watch those video. It will clear all of your doubt. Your channel is safe heaven to me. Wow, that's a big compliment, brother, by the way. Hassan, I took sell from 15 minutes CB. Okay, so you took that sell. Congratulations, brother. I knew it that it is going to fall. I keep saying that if any of you would love to take the buy from this gap, you can go for it. But I'm not interested to take the buy from here because it has to fall. And when it will fall, if it fill this gap, I will start to look for the breaker block entry to take buy. Even though I know that it will fall, but I didn't know how far it will fall. That is why I didn't frame any sell setup. When I'm looking for buy, I will only frame the buying opportunity. All the sell, I'll let them go. When it will fall a lot, I'll be very happy because I will have a big area or big space to take the buy. but you took a good sell, Hassan. Oh, okay. 15-minute candle, 930 fair value gap. Brother, I talked about this already. I told that this fair value gap from 15-minute chart is the one of the most strongest fair value gap ever. So it has to break this fair value gap to reach to this fair value, to this buy side liquidity. And this is just the reaction from that fair value gap. The reaction sent the market until the lowest down close body close candle from 15-minute chart to trade that order block. It came until this area, which is nearly the mean threshold of that order block. After trading that, if it started to go higher, I would love to take the buy from that area. The only problem is it is below that new day opening gap, but still I will try to catch a buy even though it is below this new day opening gap. I'll try to catch that buy. But the best case of scenario to take the buy when market is above this new day opening gap. Now some of you can start to think the buy from the fair value gap over here, if it can make, please go for it, but I will let this go. I will only look for the breaker block entry. If there is any breaker block, I will go for that entry from that breaker block. Otherwise, I'll sacrifice this buy. I am not interested to take that buy. Andre, it depends on the liquidity. Where is your liquidity? If your liquidity is above the bearish fair value gap, then you can't watch the bearish fair value gap as a resistance. That bearish gap will be used for reaction. The way you are seeing that bearish gap here, it is the reaction. That reaction sent the market until the order block mean threshold. So you have to understand the how to you. Okay, you are not my member. How can I explain this? It's a long discussion actually. This is called the reaction. Okay, there is something called reaction. There is something called reversal. I'm not saying this is as a reversal when I have the buy side liquidity here and here. So I'm not interested to see this is a reversal for keep falling. Instead, I'm more interested to see this will work as a reaction. My whole bias will be changed if the market take that low. This low, if this low is taken, my bias will be changed and I will be neutral then. Until then, I will keep looking for a buying opportunity until this low is not taken, because this is all I'm seeing as a reaction from the last fair value gap. See this low, if this low could take that low, this could be my breaker block. As it didn't take this low, I can't use this as my breaker block. So I'm not going to frame any trade from this area. I would love to wait for the breaker block. Who has the confusion about only breaker block? You have to watch the video from study folder in our YouTube channel. It is called where I look for the breaker block and how I look for the breaker block. So these two videos you have to watch to clear all of the confusion about the breaker block. $9984. 16 more people. Yeah. I can explain this, but it will take a long time. To be honest, brother, I have already done it. So it is explained over there very beautifully. Please watch it. You'll understand that. Okay, now this is my breaker block. If anybody close above that candle, I will take the buy from that candle. Any single body will close one tick above that line, I will take the buy from there. Partial or whatever it is, that will be like here to here until this first presented gap. Any kind of opportunity, I'll go look for that one. If it make another swing low and take that low again, then I will switch this breaker block from here to the next up close body close candle. Until now, I have only this one, which is the breaker block. Before reaching higher, it can maximum reach until this last fair value gap from the 1 minute chart. It can reach until this area. There is nothing wrong. Of course, it can do that, but it's not that much important to reach until this area. But if it reaches over here, it's okay, absolutely okay. Please man, smoking is harmful itself. These vapes and electronic devices are too dangerous. Be careful about them, especially you have a small big man. Uh, I don't smoke, okay? I don't smoke. So could you please make a video on how to set up trading view tools like yours, please? You are asking about this? Like this? It's very simple, brother. I don't need to make a video. Just mark a box. Okay, just mark a box. Right click on it. Template. Save as. Write down whatever you want to write down here. It will be saved over there. But if you want to customize it, double click. Write whatever you want to write to this parabolic. For example, 50-minute parabolic, whatever it is. Something like that. 1 min FVG. If you want to change the color, this color, change it here. Whatever you do, the size of the, just change the size, whatever you want. This is bold, italic, where it this right will be, where it will be. Top, bottom, see here, okay, 1 minute FVG how it is moving. Inside, right, left, middle. Whatever you will make it, which time frame you wanna show this one. Select all the time frame. If you don't mark it weekly, then whenever you will use as a template, it will not show in the weekly chart. Everything is done. Go template, save as, write down whatever you want to give that name. Just do that. Same thing for the line. See, this is my breaker block now. Now it's a 35 handle. I can't take that 35 handle risk. So what I will do, I will put it here around 1 tick below that. Still it is 30 handle. What should I do here? I'll take that risk. 22 handle, 23 handle. Okay, I'll take that risk until this area. If it tap to this breaker block, I would love to take that entry. This will be my target. In the meantime, whatever it will give me, I'll take the partial. If it doesn't give me the entry opportunity, I'm okay with that. Listen to me carefully. If it doesn't give me the entry, I'm okay with that. I know that it didn't give me the entry today, it will give me the entry tomorrow. But I don't want to take risk anything else except the breaker block. Except that breaker block. Where should be the stop loss? That should be the stop loss. Now it is 40 handle. I'm not able to take that 40 handle loss. So what I will do, I will cover that last parallel gap 50%. Okay. See this parallel gap. Let me change the color. You'll be able. Why do you do that? Because if I'm wrong, I will get a small loss and then I will take re-entry. That is why I do this type of things. I'll put my stop loss, cover the breakaway gap 50%. Why is the breakaway gap? Every breaker block is 22 YT model. Every single breaker block is your 22 YT model. Not the perfect market structure shift. It doesn't need to be perfect market structure shift, but every breaker block is your 22 YT model. Liquidity taken, market structure shift, entry fair value gap, breakaway gap. See this breakaway gap? You wanna take the entry for over there? Go for it. 22 YT model. But until the breaker block is not over there, I'm not interested to look for any kind of entry opportunity. This is for your learning. Oh, sorry, Jack. I have already broke my fast because it's already midnight. So now it is a really a unfortunate to me because market didn't reach until this breaker block. If it could tap over there, I would be in the market. That would be my target. But if you look for the 22 YT model, remember every breaker block is 22 YT model. This model is inside setup. Orthat, means not orthat actually, it's the Bengali word. This is your real setup. Inside that setup, this is another setup. Okay, inside setup. This is called inside setup. So for inside setup, sometimes you don't need to wait for that fair value gap traded as well. Most precise entry is from the breaker block. That is the most precise entry. So let's see if it can take me that. A bit more, a bit more, a bit more. Oh, more, oh, more. Oh, 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 oh. No, man, don't do it. Don't do it. Take me, take me, take me. Take me with you. Okay, there you go. I'm in the market. Anywhere in between 15 to 25 handle should be your partial. So if you ask me where you want to take the partial, I would love to take the partial here around this area. That will be my partial, which is near about 34 handle, okay, 35 handle, something like that, around this area. Thank you, man. Thank you, Jack. But remember, my stop loss is too tight. Why? Because I'm not able to put my stop loss over here, which is 40 handle. If I'm wrong, I will get a 40 handle loss. I don't want to take that 40 handle loss. So I would love to believe the breakaway gap 50% is not gonna be traded. So if it doesn't trade it, go toward the liquidity, or at least the most logical level. I will go for, I will get that profit. If I get stopped out over here, I will keep watching this low is not taken. Every single time it will close above this breaker block, I will take re-entry. Now, like other YouTubers, I can simply show you this. I can simply show you this. I don't want to show you some bad habits. That is bad habits. I don't want to use that bad habits here. Came to this 50% of that breakaway gap. I want to see it will go higher now. If it doesn't go higher, stop me out. I'll get stopped out with that 22, 23 handle, whatever it is. Then it will close above this breaker block again. I'll take re-entry over there, because that 50% should hold the market. Okay, I got stopped out. This candle doesn't take the low here, close above this breaker block, I will take re-entry over there. If it go below this low, this breaker block is not valid anymore. I have new breaker block over there. I will use that breaker block. Now, can I do it until this area, which is here? If I'm wrong, what is going to happen? I know that it can make the mohawk. That means a bit lower of this breaker block, mohawk, then it can start to go higher again. But what if it just did the damage by the week and then go higher? I'll take 40 handle loss. So this 40 handle I will divide by two losing trade here. By one is by here, which is 23 handle. I will go for the another one. So two entries I will divide it. If it take that low, I will be very happy because I didn't take huge risk over there. But why it is doing all of these things? Why it is that? Right now, market is in between new day opening gap. I am framing a buy when market is below the new day opening gap. I'm framing that buy when market is below this new day opening gap. It's a very risky area to trade. Very, very, very risky area to trade. Oh, it's also macro also. Yeah, Jack, I mean, Cizo, you are right as well, brother. It is also inside the macro. So let him flow a bit. Look on my left how it is reacting with this lower daily fair value gap. Okay, this is the lower new day opening gap. This is the upper nude opening gap. This upper nude opening gap has been broken here one time. It has been broken. So far it's fake breakout. Here this is the fake breakout. Now this time market came here to the low, reacting from the low of this nude opening gap, should keep going higher. So I'm going to ignore this nude opening gap. Should I do that? It depends on the situation where you are. For example, I didn't do anything over here, nothing at all. Then I would love to force the market to take entry over here. If I did something here, never ever touch the market over here, as market is inside this area. This is the horizon sector. This area is the horizon sector, one of the strongest area. See this mohawk? This is called the mohawk. It will close one tick above this breaker block. ICT is already in the trade. When it started to go higher, ICT already enter into the market. I don't enter it. I wait where the market will close. Wherever it will close, I will enter into the market. Stop. If it close above this breaker block, I will enter the market wherever it will close. My stop loss will cover the breaker block mean threshold. I mean the 50%. Wherever it will close. This is called the mohawk. I know that it can make the mohawk. As the volatility is huge, I am not able to put my stop loss over there. I know that we can did the damage. If the volatility was not that much, for example, I took that buy here and I can cover this whole area by maybe 20 handle, 23 handle, 24 handle, 25 handle. I would love to do that. See this candle closed there. I'm entering into the market again. It closed, entered into the market. It will retest this breaker block. Never ever wait for that. Never ever wait for that. Enter into this market. See this breaker block mean threshold here. That mean threshold 50%. Would love to cover that mean threshold for a bit. Okay, something like that. 25 handle. Same area to take partial here, which is 26 handle, and target this area. If you have the opportunity to take another partial here, then do it. Hold your trade until this buy sell liquidity. Keep watching. How many loss do you take here? 23 handle, right? 23 handle loss. You are going to mitigate your loss now. That is your loss, right? And this is your re-entry. Stop loss is 23 handle, something like why it is doing that here. That is your loss. Re-entry where the market has closed here, market has closed there, took the re-entry. Stop loss is going to cover that mean threshold of that breaker block until this area is 26 handle, 25. So you have a loss of 23 handle. Never ever wait for this market to retest this breaker block. Never ever do that. Why it is doing this? Look at on my right how it is struggling to break the nude opening gap high. This is the nude opening gap high. It is struggling to break it. That is why it is low probable area to trade. So much low probability. Just keep an eye to this breaker block. This one is the breaker block. Okay. Can I take the buy when it will retest this breaker block? 90% of the time you will miss the trade. 90% of the time you will miss the trade. If you wait to retest this breaker block, 90% of the time you will miss the trade. Don't believe me? Go and recheck. This is the breaker block that give me 95% winning. So sometimes I get wrong here, but 95% of the time it give me the profit. Out of 100, 95% of the time I'm right from this breaker block. If you say this is a losing trade, no, this is not a losing trade. I know that it can make the mohawk, but I'm not able to put my stop loss below this area because of the volatility. That is why I took that risk. If I'm wrong, market take that low, I don't want to take that huge loss. So I will take a loss of 23 handle, which is the lowest one. So love to take that risk, and then we'll wait for the candle close above this breaker block. It will close wherever it will close. I'll take the re-entry over there. My stop loss will cover the 50% or the min threshold of this breaker block. Will hold my trade until the most logical level. Here, the most logical level is this first presented gap. What if it doesn't work? I mean, if it stop you out, done for the breaker block entry, just done for it. Why it didn't work? Because my stop loss is tight. Can you put it over there? No, I can't do it. So what I will do, go for the most logical level, which is just below that min threshold. This market should not come back again above the breaker block. So there I am going to cover the min threshold. It should not come back again above the breaker block where I am covering the min threshold. Do you see my safety net over here? Even if I'm wrong, it tapped to this breaker block, it will never come to this breaker block min threshold because the min threshold has been traded over there. Everything has been traded over there. Job is done. When the job is done, it doesn't need to come back again until this area. Okay, keep watching. Now you can say, brother, I want to take the entry from there. Trust me, 90% of the time you will miss the trade. If you don't want to trust me, it's okay. Market is just struggling to break the new day opening gap high. This is the only reason it is struggling, because the new day opening gap. If there was no new day opening gap, you would say that market has already boom. Ha 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 ha. Got stopped out, done for this trade. I mean, not going to trade here anymore because this is consolidating. It should not come back again until the 50% of this min threshold. It came here, not going to take any other entry from here. Though I believe it will go higher because of the volatility, as I'm not able to put my stop loss in a long area, I will let this go. 2 loss, 25 handle, 23 handle, I will be stopped over there from this breaker block. Why it is doing all of these things? Just one reason, and that is it is struggling to break the new day opening gap. Here the new day opening gap low is holding, new day opening gap high is holding. One candle close, fake breakout. One candle close, fake breakout. Another 2 loss already. Keep waiting. You will mitigate your loss. You will get your chance. Don't worry. It is just consolidating, going higher, going lower, going higher, going lower, consolidating for a bit. I don't know why. Just because to break the new day opening gap, I guess. Also the daily last variable gap C. Yeah, of course. I was watching this one and I was trying to remember what is this dotted line. That is the daily last variable gap constant encroachment. That is also a strong zone to break it. That is why this is the lowest probable area to trade. As I told at the beginning for this breaker block, if I didn't take any entry over here, nothing over there, then and only this breaker block is not valid anymore because this low has taken already. If I don't take any entries over there, then and only then I will push my button over here. Otherwise, I will never go for the trade over here. When market has taken the liquidity, the most obvious liquidity, it's done its job. The job for today is done over there when it has taken that liquidity. Every entries after that, it's called forcing the market. Every single day, market has a job to do. The job was today to take that liquidity, which has done already. But don't worry about that 25 handle and 20, how much is it? 25 handle and 23 handle. We are going to mitigate our loss. This is the last fair value gap. I don't watch the below fair value gap as my last fair value gap because that is too small. That is too small. I mark them as an hindsight. Otherwise, this is my last fair value gap. So it has traded that last fair value gap. It should keep going higher now. Breaker block has reversed. Let me mark the breaker block again. Just remember the losses from there to there. Now this is my breaker block. What if this market is falling? What if it is falling? I will let all the fall go, because if it is falling, all of these sellers are gonna be profitable. Trend line sellers, they are going to be profitable. There is no more buyers, no more buyers left over there. There is not even a single buyers left over there. Here, this area also a trend line liquidity. Now, is market would love to take this liquidity one more time before going higher? I don't know, because I don't watch this type of trend line liquidity. This liquidity, that liquidity, I don't look for them. My liquidity is here. Now, it's not a clean liquidity as I showed at the beginning. Real liquidity level is here. That area is the real liquidity level. This high, those highs. Around this area, market has taken all of this liquidity. It doesn't need to keep falling. So I am not interested to frame any kind of sell over there. If it keep falling, I'll let him fall. No touching market. Any kind of buying opportunity, I'll go for that buy. By the way, I'm not going to use this breaker blocks to take my buy because it's too big. As you can see, it's near about so big. Okay, so I would love to remove it and would love to frame another trade from here around this area. As I told, I love to mark those type of last fair value gap as a hindsight. When I see that market has traded that fair value gap, then I love to mark them, which you can see right now, it has traded the last fair value gap. I'm not going to mark it. I'm just gonna keep it over here. And let me clear the market. I need the clear market. It is falling. Take sell, take sell. No, I'm not interested to take sell. I'm only interested to take buy. This zone is a strong selling zone. I don't want to see them to be profitable. So I'm more interested to look for buy only. Last fair value gap from 1 minute chart, I marked them as a hindsight because this is too small. For me, it was the last fair value gap from this candle low to this volume balance. But as it came to this last fair value gap, I'm gonna mark it as a hindsight. I need a bull run now to give me an entry opportunity. Not going to use this breaker block because that is too high and it is inside the new day opening gap. It's not going to use it. But again, guys, in my opinion, the trade should be done here and here. This is so beautiful price action, and it should be done. Either you have to take that sell. It was a very clean sell. We have outlined everything over there in live. Then I have outlined this buy as well. So that should be done. Around this area is called kind of forcing market. I am in live. I have to frame the trade. That's why I'm framing the trade. If you ask me, I'm not interested to trade here anymore, because there was a logic to take sell. There was a logic to take buy. Here, it is illogical to trade here. It is all the concept here, because market made buy side liquidity. It should go for that buy side liquidity. This is just a concept. But price action was over there. Remember the sell side liquidity, 15-minute last fair value gap until the another 15-minute last fair value gap until this area. Please know when you should stop. You have to know where you should stop. So finally, this nude opening gap won the game. Market failed. This nude opening gap failed to hold the market. So what should I do now? I should keep looking for sell now. Can I look for sell? I can't look for sell. Can I do it? If I need to frame the sell, why I should sell? Look for sell because market is below both nude opening gap. I should look for sell until the 50% of that 15-minute last parallel gap. But if I would love frame that sell setup, I need some kind of manipulation now. Without manipulation, any kind of sell is invalid. Why you are going to change your bias? Because this body has closed below both of these the nude opening gap. That means top rejection, consequent encroachment rejection. It can fall for that consequent encroachment rejection. What your bias is telling you, look for the buy only. So what you are saying, I'm confused. What I should do over there? Should I go for the buy? Should I go for the sell? For selling, I have no sell side liquidity. For buying, I have a lot of buy side liquidity. It's up to you. If I would love to take the buy, I have all of this resistance zone over there. But still, I have to frame the buy only. Because for selling, I need some kind of manipulation. For example, this candle take that high. After taking that high, it started to fall again. Then I can frame a sell setup until the 50% of that 50-minute last parallel gap, which is called top rejection, consequent encroachment rejection. Is that good? What I can do, I can frame the buy from this order block until to the top of this high. So I know that even if it would love to fall, it will fall after taking that high. Let me show this. After taking this high, it can fall. So what I have to do, I have to frame a buy setup from there. This is, please don't push the button. I have to push the buy here, close my trade over there around this area. I have to close it over there, or I have to take the partial, put my stop loss to the break even. Then I have to wait for some kind of confirmation. The way I was waiting here for the confirmation. Remember this confirmation? When this confirmation I will get, I'll take the buy over there. Otherwise, I have to close the trade over there. Then I have to wait this market fall closed below this last fair value gap to frame the sell until the 50% of this 50-minute bullish fair value gap. Please don't take this buy. It's a low probable buy. Yep, this is also the breaker block as well. You were right. That is also the breaker block. It's a 16 handle loss, so I'll go for that. The 16 handle is nothing, so we'll try to take it. See how it has turned into a difficult price action. How beautiful price action was there, and it has turned into a difficult price action by using this new opening gap. But even if it would love to fall, it has to take some liquidity, and that is the only liquidity right now I have. So even if it wants to fall, it can do one thing, just go one tick above that high, then it will start to fall. If it happens, then I can start to frame a selling opportunity after body close below this last parallel gap. As I don't have any sell side liquidity, I have only the buy side liquidity, but it can trade the 50% of that 15-minute last parallel gap, top rejection, consequent crossment rejection. That's just a logic. Here, this is just 16 handle loss, so I would love to take it. There, no. 11 handle, okay. I would love to move it to 11 handle because it should not come back again to the 50% of that last parallel gap if it would love to really go higher. It doesn't need to come back again the 50% of that 1 minute last parallel gap. But I have to cover it, the consequent crossment of this last parallel gap, because if it is overzealous, we can trade the 50% or more time. Yeah, just 11 handle risk is not bad. This is the order block, and the min threshold has been covered by my stop loss. There is the min threshold. This is the min threshold of that order block. Just covered that min threshold by my stop loss. Wick can did the damage. That's why it's little lower. If I get a stop out, I'll get just 11 handle loss over there. As it is low probability for 11 handle loss, I don't think so it's a big deal. Next time market will go one tick above this order block. I mean, it will close one tick above this order block line. I will put my stop loss one tick below this min threshold. This is the min threshold. So if it can close one tick above this order block, I will put my stop loss one tick below this min threshold. In the meantime, if it doesn't, oh, okay, it stopped me out. Either way, 11 handle loss. It's worthy to take that risk. Can I take the sell? I can take the sell if it can take any highs. If it can take any highs, I could take the sell when market would go below this the last 1 minute last parallel gap. Here, any kind of entries is low probability right now because you have the buy side liquidity. Market is below the new day opening gap. When market close below this new day opening gap, practically or depending on new day opening gap, you should start to look for sell. But if you want to look for sell, there is no sell side liquidity. There is a logic, that is top rejection, consequent crossment rejection. But without sell side liquidity, framing a trade is kind of gambling. So I have only the buy side liquidity. If I want to gamble, I would love to gamble for the buy, not sell. If I want to gamble, I would love to gamble for the liquidity, not for the logic. Let's see if it can close above this order block again, because if it closes above this order block before taking this low, I'll go for the buy again. And this time I'll pyramid actually. It has to close one tick above that order block. Wherever it will close, I will take the buy over there. Because I'm gambling for here. I have to gamble here. No price action is over there. And if I would love to gamble, I would love to gamble for the liquidity. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. The stop loss is gonna be the same area, just below this min threshold now, because it should not come back again below this min threshold. So here, stop loss is 13 handle this time. I'm going to target this fair value gap, that fair value gap. After taking this liquidity, it needs a resting place, and that resting place is gonna be this fair value gap. So I would love to cover that fair value gap as my target. So around this area. Stop loss 1 tick below this mean threshold, because this order block has been traded. In this market, there is not even a single job that is undone. Everything is done. So if market want to go for the liquidity, it doesn't need to fall again. That is why this mean threshold cover that mean threshold is more than enough. I can't wait for this market to retest this order block, because sometimes it doesn't retest this order block. So wherever this market will close, I have to take the entry exactly over there. When it will go 1 tick above that line, I will put my stop loss to the break even, as I don't have any opportunity to take the partial. So if it can go 1 tick above that line here, I will put my stop loss to the break even. What else do you see over there? See this new day opening gap low? Look at this new day opening gap low. How it is reacting from this new day opening gap low. Got stopped out. Exactly how far it reach? New day opening gap low. What I'm doing here, trying to catch the buy when market is below this new day opening gap. That is why it's so difficult to trade while market is below this area, around this area. Now you can say, brother, why you are saying this right now? Why did you take the buy around this area then? When I framed the buy here, let me actually mark the new day opening gap. This new day opening gap high, okay? This is that area. See this line here, that line, and look on my right. This is that green line. Let me make it bold here. See this green line? This is that new day opening gap high. New day opening gap high. I framed my buy here around this area. If you remember, that was my buy. Look over here. From this candle, that was my buy. Where was my target? Or at least the partial. Keep watching where I did it. See this line over here. Now this line, look on my right. So you can see it over there. This is that line. Look at this line. New day opening gap top. See this line? New day opening gap top. So I have to take the partial over here, which is aligned with this new day opening gap. In my Discord, one guy told me that you don't use the the high time frame when you are trading. Now always I keep watching my right hand side, this area and that area. All the time I keep watching this area and that area, where I'm framing my trade, where is my target, where I'm taking my partial. I keep watching this 15-minute chart and that 1-minute chart. I framed my buy over there, which is above the new day opening gap high. I try to close my partial around this area, which is aligned with this new day opening gap high, as well as this order block. And then I told that hold your trade until this last fair value gap. Sorry, first presented fair value gap. It doesn't need to reach until this area. If it reach, I'm happy. If it doesn't reach, respect that new day opening gap high. I will be profitable already over there from this order block. Remember this order block here. Can I take the buy over there? It's absolutely gambling, because market is below this new day opening gap, that new day opening gap. This horizon area, which is from this to this horizon area is too strong. This high, look at that high. This high tapped exactly to the low of this new day opening gap. Exactly to the low. Is market falling? I don't know. I don't have the liquidity. Is market would love to go higher? I'm more confident to take the buy. What are you doing here? Gambling. Simple, this is the gambling. Look at this price action and those price action. If I would love to trade, then what should I do? You have to wait this market go above this area, or this new day opening gap, at least above the constant crossment of this new day opening gap, at least over there. Then start to frame the trade. make sure you have taken the partial to this first presented gap and then for this buy side liquidity. Can it fall? There is just one logic. What is that? 15-minute last parallel gap top rejection, 15-minute constant encroachment rejection. Top rejection, constant encroachment rejection. It can fall for that constant encroachment. Is that liquidity? No, that's not liquidity. That is why I don't want to gamble for sell. I would love to gamble for buy. But you have to understand where you want to trade and where you don't want to trade. All of this area, when market came here, I clearly told that if you don't believe me, go back and check. I'm not interested to trade over here. If I would love to trade, I would love to trade only from the breaker block. If I didn't do anything over here, I have to take the entry. Then I will take the risk over here. Otherwise, I will never go for the trade around this area because this is now low probability. Do you still believe that this market is bullish? 100%. I'm believing that this market is bullish market. But this reaction is really so difficult to understand. All of this reaction. This high, where did it reacted? This high, new opening gap high. Let me show you from there. You'll understand everything. Now just look at this area. From that line, from that candle, okay? From that candle to until this, keep watching how it has been reacted. New opening gap high, support. 830 open, resistance. Just don't forget about this this one. Oh, okay, this one is right actually. No. Then fall. Where did it react? New opening gap low. New opening gap high, low, reacted here, reacted there, reacted here, break that new opening gap low. See, this is the first time it has been broken, the new opening gap low, reacting from this new opening gap low. How beautiful it is reacting. How difficult is this market to trade over there? Now this time it worked here. How did you know that this time it is not going to react over there? I didn't know that it is not going to happen like this, but it was a high probability. Why? After taking the liquidity, all of these people who are going to take the buy, they are going to take the breakout trade. Supporter are going to turn into resistance. So support is going to turn into resistance. So all of them who took the buy, they are going to take the sell here. When they are going to take the sell, this market is going to stop them out. So it is a high probability. At the same time, look at the reaction from this same area again. From there, boom, one boom reached until the new day opening gap low. Reaction sent the market until this new day opening gap low. Sent the market, went through this area, this low. For the first time, it has broken this high. See, constant encroachment rejection. Use this new day opening gap low. Break that new day opening gap high. Use this as a support. Go higher until the first presented gap. Where was that? I think this was here somewhere. First presented gap, something like that, or the new day opening gap, today's new day opening gap. Now lunchtime, yeah, absolutely. From 11:30 to 12:50, it's not a good area to trade. If you would love to trade, either trade from this area or trade from that area. It's more than enough for being profitable. I am in live. I have to frame the trade. That's why I'm framing the trade. Otherwise, I would never go for the trade. Here, take anything you can take out of 135 handle. Take anything you want to take out of 135 handle. When market was falling, why you didn't give the priority to this new opening gap? Because I explained the liquidity at the beginning. Remember the liquidity at the beginning? Here, all of this liquidity. So market is going to take that liquidity. That's for sure. I don't need to worry about this new opening gap around this area. Then next time also, I don't need to worry about this new opening gap because the fake breakout. I mean breakout traders. Opportunity to take buy from there. Same logic. Take buy from there until the first presented gap, which is here. If you miss this buy from there, try to take the buy from this inverse gap I told you how to mark the perfect inverse gap, the best inverse gap ever. At least cover the breakaway gap low, target same area, first presented gap. If you miss all of them, 22 YT model. What are you waiting for? Okay, I didn't see that 22 YT model. Okay, then go with me from the order block. See this order block? Then go with me with that order block. Target should be the same. First presented gap. One opportunity 78 handle. Take whatever you can take. Another opportunity 70 handle. Take whatever you can take. Third opportunity 111 handle. Take whatever you can take. Another opportunity 143 handle. Here 143 handle. Take whatever you can take. First opportunity 135 handle. Take whatever you can take. You are done. Done. You missed all of this trade. Perfect. Try at least 1 or 2 times here. If it works, perfect. If it doesn't work, let this market go. 2 loss, stop the trading. Stop trading. 2 loss, stop trading. You didn't believe this? Don't go for the trade over here. Every single day market has a job. When the job is done, most of the time market is uncertain. When market closed from 15-minute chart below this new day opening gap, when market closed below this new day opening gap here, I have to change the bias. I have to look for sell. I don't have the sell side liquidity. I know there is a logic. Top rejection, 50% rejection, but that's not the liquidity. I don't want to gamble for sell. I want to gamble for buy. I'm wrong. I'm okay. Hey FX, how are you, man? I think he has 169. Got you, bro. Hey, when did you come? FX, when did you come, brother? I was watching the chart actually. 9986. What's the PM session starting time? 12:50 for me. Most of the ICT traders, it's 1:30. 10 minutes ago, I was keep ranting for 10 minutes. Are you kidding, man? Sorry, man. I didn't notice that you were here. What about your account, brother? Are you profitable? 9986. Outlander FX 9986, man. Just 14 more subscriber. Super, so good. That's cool, man. That's cool. Well, guys, anybody has any more question? PM session, I believe it will be little yeah, I mean, what to say? I mean, PM session will be little choppy, something like that. I will see. Okay, I will go to the Discord to see how it is going to work over there. I mean, I will try to outline some level in our Discord. If I don't sleep, actually, if I don't get sleep, I'm really so sleepy. One thing, just always remember: 1 win, stop. 2 loss, stop. No more trade. 2 loss, you get 2 loss, stop over there. Exactly over there. 1 loss, 2 loss, stop over there. No more trade. Simply no more trade. At least not for that account. Go another account, try another account. Anybody can guess when I'm gonna get 10k subscriber? I'm really so excited about that 10k subscriber. I know that I'm keep repeating these things, but anybody can guess when I'm gonna get that 10k subscriber? Like, this is gonna be the prediction about the subscription. Anytime it will give me the buying opportunity, I'll go for the buy. Anytime it will give me the buying opportunity, I'll go for the buy. Until market doesn't close below this week 50%. If it close below this week 50%, I will start to look for these lows. If it close below this week 50%, the body close below this 50%. Otherwise, anytime it will give me the buying opportunity, I'll go for the buy. Remember this fair value gap? At the beginning, I showed you this fair value gap. This is that fair value gap. By Monday, next week, bro, inshallah, Sharda. By Monday, inshallah. Tomorrow at this time, inshallah. Let's see, Mike. I'm really so excited to celebrate that 10K subscriber with all of you. I mean, I would love to open this and I want to count 9999. There you go, 10K. I'm really excited for that. If it happens outside of my live streaming, I'll be really upset because this is the first time I'm gonna get 10000. Wow, it's really awesome. I'm thinking this week or next week max T2. SK, let's see, man. Really so excited. Body close below the 15-minute chart. Netkit, I don't have the sell side liquidity. I don't have the sell side liquidity. That is the problem. If I had the sell side liquidity, then I would say when market will close below this, or to say, I mean the last fair value gap, I will start to look for sell. But now I don't have the sell side liquidity, so I can't look for the sell. I have the buy side liquidity. All of this buy side liquidity, I have that. So I have to look for that buy side liquidity. Here I am thinking something is happening like this. I'm not looking, I don't look for this type of things, but I am thinking this is happening. Those people who are seeing this trend line liquidity. See this trend line liquidity here, support, 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 went higher, support, same thing over there, trend line liquidity. Okay, I don't look for that again, I'm saying, but I'm just showing you. And here, look at this resistance, 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 resistance. So this support trader, they got stopped out here. If it take that low, all of these sellers are gonna be profitable. All of them are going to be profitable. I don't want to see this market will take that low. I don't want to see that. As well as I don't have the sell side liquidity. So I'm seeing that maybe market is going to stop this trend line liquidity, and then it will go toward that trend line liquidity. Just my expectation, because I don't have any sell side liquidity. If you can find any other sell side liquidity, go for it. At the same time, I don't want to see the body close below this line. See this line? I don't want to see anybody close below that line from the weekly chart. So when it is falling, it should go higher again, but it can't go too much. It can't fall too much. It should be in range for until tomorrow. And then next week, I will be bullish for this fair value gap. If this week body close above this line or at this line, next week I'll be bullish for this fair value gap. 10K is list for you, bro. I'm struggling to get 10K, man. Let's see. No, from hourly chart. That week is from hourly chart. Week should be used in the same time frame. So here I'm watching this week from hourly chart. So I'm watching the hourly candle close below this line, hourly candle. Okay. The best case of scenario, if it failed to reach until this area, any single time it will give me the buying opportunity, I'll go for that. Now, for example, it is not the lunch hour. I am interested to take the buy here. Now here, this buy side liquidity is my first target. That buy side liquidity is my first target. Then this buy side liquidity, and finally that buy side liquidity. All of them are gonna be my target. I know that this is a bullish market. As I told, maybe it fall to stop them out. Just to stop them out, it fall. This is my opinion, just. But anytime I'm bullish, and I'm more prefer that this market will come for the buy side liquidity. And I'm interested to see this market will take this buy side liquidity. So this level is my interest to see here. Okay, that buy side liquidity is my interest. For example, it's not the what to say, I mean the lunch hour. It's not the lunch hour. See this parabolic gap, small parabolic gap here. I would love to take the buy from this parabolic gap. Let me show you. I'm going to close the stream after this. Here stop loss is one tick below the parabolic gap, because this market can't come to this parabolic gap, so the stop loss has to be there. As it is 35 handle, not interested to take that much risk. So what I would love to do, mark that immediate rebalance week, would love to put the stop loss just below that 50% of that week. Here that will be my entry around this area. This will be the first partial around here, and then I will hold the trade until, where was the first presented gap, I forgot. Okay, so wherever the first presented gap is, until that area I would love to hold it after taking the partial around this line here. But as it is lunch hours, I'm not going to take it. After taking the partial here, hold my trade until this area. Stop loss, very simple. It can't come until this area, to this parabolic gap. If it touch that parabolic gap, it will keep falling. Even if it touch that parabolic gap, it will keep falling. I'm not able to put my stop loss over here. Why? Because it's 37 handle. So what I will do, I will start to believe this immediate rebalance week 50%. So we'll put my, please don't take this entry, because this is the lunch hour. Lunch hour trade is not valid. Okay, I would love to believe like this way. Stop fighting in Ukraine, but it should lead to long-standing peace. This have to eliminate root cause of the conflict. Is that Putin told that, Jack? Putin told that? Please don't take this entry, okay? Keep watching. But please don't take it. This is just for fun. If it was not the lunch hour, I would go for that. Breakaway gap. See this candle, trade this C. I will put my stop loss one tick below that candle, because now this is my order block. It is going to make this one as an order block. That immediate rebalance week 50% should work as a support. Week can did the damage. That is why I put it a bit lower, because week could did the damage. As I see that week didn't did the damage, so I'm gonna put it just below that low, one tick below that low. But please don't take this entry, because it is the lunch hour. Lunch hour is the area where we should not trade. Okay. Wow, Putin is like crazy guy, but not like Trump. So far I have watched a podcast where people are claiming that Putin and Trump are friends, and they agree with lot of things. Okay, so whole the world are watching their enemy. America and Russia is enemy, but actually Putin and Trump are really friend. I really don't know if it is true or not, but it was a really nice news actually. That podcast was so beautiful. This could be the partial, okay? Because this buy side liquidity. Please don't take it. It's my request to all of you, please don't take it. This is going to be the order block. When the market will close above that candle, this is going to be the order block. It has to close above that line. Putin rejects US temporary ceasefire plan, appears in military fatigues. Wow. Guys, do you like Putin? I love him, to be honest. I mean, the way he's ruling this world or trying to rule this world, I really love him. Now, this is the order block, okay? So, when this is the order block and I have this order block mean threshold, which is over here, that mean threshold of this order block. So, let me mark it over there. This order block mean threshold. I would love to put my stop loss a bit lower of this order block now. So don't focus on this at all. My stop loss will be there. Above the CE. If I get stopped out here, I'll get stopped out over there. That will be my stop loss when I got that order block and order block mean threshold. So entry fair value gap, order block mean threshold, order block 3 PDRA. My stop loss is going to cover 3 PDRA. I know that weekend did some damage. That's why I put it a bit lower. Next time it will close above this order block. I will put it above this candle. If it keep falling, stop me out. I'll be done with this. Okay, here I'm done. Stop out for how many handle? Like 11 handle. I'm done. Don't want to hold it until this area anymore, because as it has made this order block. Nobody please push the button. I know that nobody took that entry because it's the lunch hour. Lunch hour is not for trading. But guys, it's really so difficult right now to trade, and in the PM session I believe that it's gonna be little consolidation as well, as it has made a lot of buy side liquidity and it is keep falling by respecting that new day opening gap. This new day opening gap, by respecting from there, so difficult to trade. All I know that 1250, if it doesn't close below this the hourly week 50%, it will be bullish. If it closes below this hourly week 50%, it will keep falling, maybe for this line. If it fall for that line, all of the sellers will be profitable, and I have no idea how to trade that area when market is going to give the profit to all of the retail traders. So that is why I'm not interested to trade any sell. Instead, I will let this go. This whole area will wait for the buying opportunity around 1250, not even 1249. If the setup create around 1249, not entry is valid. Inside the lunch hour 11:30 to 12:49, no entry is valid. Not even a single entry is valid. Okay. I just made 1500 pro account to take profit take profit trade. Should I pull out all 1500 or leave it and risk taking everything after? Marcus, is that 50k account? Let me know first, is that 50k account or not? Okay. A little confusion about MSS, you can explain. I have 2 videos in my study folder. Please watch those videos. How to avoid losing trade and how to mark the perfect market structure shift. If you watch those, you will understand the real way to mark the market structure shift. Be careful to say that when you return to Portugal, the world is not democratic anymore. Okay. Okay, man, I'll be careful. Pretty good if you can come on after lunch, brother. Gurmeet, I won't be able to do that. I will be active in Discord, I believe, but live streaming not possible because my head start to spin. I'm whatever I'm reading right now, I don't know what I'm doing here, to be honest. I can't focus on the chart for too long. So after 1-2 hours, everything start to spin inside of my head. And that's why I can't come in the PM session. I take break, I watch the market, I come after a half an hour, maybe 1 hour, then I open the chart again, I see what is happening, I give you the message. But I mean, consistently watching market one after another hour. I can't do that, brother. 25K account. Okay, I guess for 25K account, you have the what was your maximum loss limit? Do you remember that, Marquis, when you were actually doing the eval? How much was your maximum loss? Because I just randomly mark it. I mean, don't focus on this trade. It's the lunch hour. Inside the lunch hour, there is no precision. Inside the lunch hour, there is no precision. Lunch hour is the area where we should not trade. So I just marked it randomly. I just simply marked it as a market structure shift. As I was saying that I'm only interested to look for buy, that is why I just outlined that. But inside the lunch hour, most of the time there is no precision market, just simply random over there. So sorry, okay. Do you get it, Gangzhou? From 11:30 to 12:50, I even don't watch the market. Whatever it is happening, I don't even watch the market. I just missed the trade for 27. Okay, I have a question actually. This is the third day for this account. I just bought this take profit trader Eval just to see if I can pass it. Now I can see it's to 2,739, but there I have to trade 5 days. So if I touch the $3,000, are they going to ban me? I mean, okay, I also don't care about that, by the way. Okay, 1,500. So if your maximum loss is 1,500, then whatever you will make more than 1,500, you will cash them out every day. Whatever you will make more than 1,500. For example, you have made 1,600. Cash out $100. Just cash it out. Don't see anything else. Cash out $100. So if you are 16 now, cash out $100. That's all. No, in lunch hour, nothing works. In lunch hour, there is no price algorithm. According to ICT, okay, this is not my comment. This is according to ICT himself. In lunch hour, there is no algorithm. It is manual intervention. 26. Oh, okay. So you have made 2,600. Sorry, 2006. What did you say? 26,559. 26,559. It's a two. It's a two. Okay. So just cash out 100. 100. How much it will be? 25K, right? So you have to make 25, 26, 500. Oh, okay, so you will have the opportunity to cash out $59 only. You have the opportunity to cash out to $59 only, brother. So you have to make at least 1,500, and more than 1,500, whatever you will make, you can cash them out. If I'm wrong, correct me, Jack. Because so far I understand that you have to make 1,500 first, and more than 1,500 you will be able to cash out them. By the way, Jack, if I touch $3,000 over here, okay, for example, today I took another trade and it's $3,000 already by 3 days. So are they going to ban this account? Just let me know that as well, because there is nothing wrong to know that. Or after making $3,000, if I trade rest 2 days by 1 micro, maybe, is that okay? When the price doesn't pass the 50% of the week which you market as messenger, so it is better to wait a lower fair value gap. What did you say? Morning, first of morning, the price doesn't pass the 50% of the week which you market as MSS. Here inside the lunch hour, if you are asking here anything, no, I'm not watching anything over there. Nothing at all. I will wait until 12:49 to frame my next trade until 12:50. So after 12:50, I will come back, or before 12:50, maybe around 12:40, I will come back and I will watch another opportunity to trade. No, will not ban you. You have to trade more days till you complete 5. Oh, okay. So Morad, if I make like 3,000 by today, for example, I have made 3,000 by today. This is the third day of this account. So if I make 3,000 today and then I have to trade 2 more days, right? Just 2 more days I have to make. I have to trade. So if I pull 1K, my drawdown would be 500. No. Marcus, you can't cash out. Sorry, you can't cash out less than your account has to have $1,500. That's all, brother. Your account have to have $1,500. More than $1,500, whatever you will make, you can cash them out. You will be able to cash out the money when you have 1,500 buffer in your account. So right now you have $1,550, something like that you told. So you will be able to cash out $50 only, not $1,550. Okay. No. I'm not coming. I'm just saying that I would love to trade after the PM session, not right now. That's all I told. Don't pass it before 5 days. Oh, okay. Okay then. Okay. I'm not going to pass it then before 5 days. I'll let it go. No ban even if you passed in 2 days, but you should trade. Oh, okay. So if I make $3,000, sorry, by 2 days, because no more than 50%. So if I can make $3,000 by 2 days, by 2 or 3 days, then I have to trade just 5 days. That's all. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you. But yeah, I will just go for the 5 days. Tomorrow I will trade 1 micro, and the day after tomorrow maybe I'll see. I just need to trade. I will buy another account, and that one I will use for first presented gap, as I just made a mistake. So I would love to trade, buy another account, take profit trader, and then I will trade that account for the first presented gap only. Though it should be counted because the first presented gap has provided me $500 today. I just missed it for one handle to tick. So $500, it should be same. It's okay. Yesterday I was $500 up. Then at the evening I showed you, I give the message in Discord that I was not able to stop myself to take the entry here. Where was that? I was not able to stop myself to take the entry around this area. I pushed my button. Yeah, there. I pushed my button to this candle here. When this candle appeared on the chart, I pushed my button here and I closed for $300, 350 or 40, something like that. Yesterday I was like $800. The day before yesterday I was up $500 from the first presented gap, and the PM session goes, I guess, around the PM session. Yeah, around the PM session. No, either the PM session or the maybe around the morning session, I guess, or the lunch hour. I don't remember exactly when I pushed another button. I was seeing the paper trade, and then I pushed the button. I was so relaxed to contract entry. I was trying to take the I was trying to record the screen. I put the sell limit over there, got partial, got stopped out to the break even, and then I saw it's a trade of account. It's so difficult for me to remember that it's a paper trade, it's a real trade. Something like here today. When I pushed my button over there, I was thinking, I didn't remember that I am in this account. So I pushed the button there. And when I remember, oh, this is the account I'm trying to pass from the first presented gap, I just closed it over there. Just to buy here, closed it over there. It's trying to close below the 50-minute last fair value gap. Let's see, brother. I am more interested to look for buy. Okay, I'm not interested to look for sell at all. I am preferring that this market will go higher. If it keep going higher, I'll be happy to trade around the PM session. If it doesn't do that, I'll be done for today. Tomorrow is the metal capital preservation day, so make sure that you are not over trading. That's all. Tomorrow, one time, two time, you'll try. If it works, perfect. If it doesn't work, just let it go. Thank you guys for being over here. And Marquis, I'm waiting for your payout certificate. So whatever you are going to get the payout, don't forget to share us with that. This is the fun of Take Profit Trader. If any of you are interested about Take Profit Trader, make sure that you have bought the account right now. You have the 30% discount as well as no activation fees promo. Okay. So if you can pass the account, you don't need to pay any activation fees. Then for the first day, for example, I passed it. Okay. Now I have the pro account. First day, I have made $2,500. I need the buffer, which is $2,000, $500. I will be able to cash out. First day to trade the pro account or the funded account. No waiting. Just get the payout. That's all. Not a single trade. Not a single loss. It's a high volatility, and in this market, you have thousands of opportunity. If you just choose the right way to trade in the right area, you will never get stopped out. Go and check every day's stream. At the beginning, where is the highest probable area? You will have no way to get stopped out. If you put your stop loss in a logical level, no stopped out, nothing. It's so simple to trade this time because it's highly volatile. If just one candle is more than enough for being profitable. Most of the time, I even trade the 50% of the candle. See this candle, it's an, how many handle is it? It's a 45 handle. I even don't need 45 handle. I just need 20 handle for being profitable. Just 20 handles. So just 50% of this candle is more than. I will try to take a buy here. I'll close my trade over there. I'm profitable. This market will go higher. I don't care. This is called trading, but people actually love the runner. You know, when I framed all of this trade, if I was pushing my button, you would never see that I hold my trade until this area. Never ever. You would see that I'm trying to take my partial around 19 to 20 handle. I'm gonna close my trade 25 to 30 handle. Even though it's a 135 handle, I know it will fall for that. I will close my trade over there. I will try to take the buy over there and I will close my trade over here around this area. This is my trade. From there to there, this is my trade. It came here. I don't care. I really don't care about that. It came. I took the buy here. I will close my trade over there. Just 30 handle, 25 handle, 28 handle, 20, something like that. Thank you guys for being over here. I will meet you tomorrow, I hope, inshallah. So until then, cheers guys.